Ladies and gentlemen, episode number 501, live. Welcome into the Archerverse TV. It is a Gold Rush time once again, and today, for just the third time in TWA history, we are going to see the TWA World Championship on the line in a Gold Rush tournament. We have 8 amazing competitors that are going to go to battle for the right to hold the gold, so it's going to be a very interesting afternoon. And of course, as you can see, we're starting off with our tone setter. It is an 8-man elimination royale for the also very prestigious Television Championship. We have Mitchell Vaughn from Team Dogface. We have the Phenom, Joe Lincoln, representing the Phenomenal Outlaws, and of course Phenomenal Soul from Team Joe Link. We got Seth freaking Rollins, the one Elijah Archer. We have Carmelo Hayes, Count Dexcula representing the Wolfpack, Cameron Grimes, and of course representing also the Wolfpack and Team Life is Great. It is Psychosis Kyle O'Reilly going to be going to battle tonight. And, of course, Count Dexcula from Team Froggy Mothleg. So it's going to be a very interesting matchup. Again, it's an 8-man elimination royale for the second most prestigious championship in pro wrestling. And, of course, then we'll dive head first into the Gold Rush tournament. And as I said earlier, it is only the third time this has ever happened. The third time that the World Championship has been offered up in a tournament. But, of course, if anybody watched episode 500... Now, I do have to open my dashboard. Give me a second, actually. We're, of course, going to dive into the dirt sheets in a little while. With some interesting information about Kevin Owens, some other things that are transpiring. SummerSlam just around the corner, so I'm sure there's something to have a look at. Going to go over some lists tonight that we're actually going to get to. Quite often when there's co-hosts, sometimes we don't get to our lists because we get too busy talking about pro wrestling in general, and other things, of course, come up. Okay, give me a sec.
Hello.
All right, there we go. My dashboard is open. Life is Great. I see you. Welcome in. Oni Shinobi. Welcome in. Joe Link, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? What's new and exciting? What's going on, Fam Jam? Sir Jack the Greatest in the house. Sorry about that, Jack. There you go. Welcome in. Welcome to the Gold Rush Tournament. Again, the World Championship for just the third time in TWA history is going to be on the line tonight with 8 villains going to war for the right to hold the gold. And, of course, we're starting off with our Tone Center match, 8-man elimination royale. And as you can see, another group of 8 villains going to war. Again, for the right to hold the gold, the second most prestigious championship in TWA history, the Television Championship, which, of course, Archer did win. If you watch episode 500, I was just getting to that. If you watch episode 500, sadly, well, depending on who you speak to, I suppose, World War III vacated every single championship in Wrestle Wars Genesis. None of the champions retained. They all lost and were beaten down by the YTD World War III champions, Archer being one of them. He actually won the Television Championship from JC, but of course after the show was over, the titles were officially vacated. So every single championship in Wrestle Wars Genesis up for grabs. We're going to take care of 2 of those tonight by crowning 2 new champions, but it should be interesting either way. But anyways, what's going on, guys? What's new and exciting? Anything going on? Have I missed anything? Oni Shinobi says, I was like, wow, that guy looks like Seth Rollins. That is definitely Seth Rollins. That is definitely Seth Rollins. Thanks for the shout-out, Sir Jack. Appreciate that. Hopping all over the shout-outs. Here's me pretending to work. So holler if you need me. Did you get Big Papa Pump today or something? I'm going back to look now.
Hello.
Or you just want to be Big Papa Pump. One of the two. But anyways, how's everybody's day going? What's new and exciting? Anything going on? Yo, MREC, what's going on? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. Episode number 501 today.
Together
We're going to have ourselves a Gold Rush
strong in
tournament.
our
If you haven't
communities
seen
will
episode
remain
500,
strong by our
it was
constant
Champions
support
versus
for one
Champions.
another's
YTD World War
endeavors.
III from YouTube versus
This
Wrestle Wars
segment.
Genesis here on Twitch.
Record behave.
World War III champions stood tall, stood their ground, and whooped some ass.
I just got up,
Vacated
but I gotta
every
go to
single
work in
Wrestle
2
Wars
hours.
Genesis championship. So tonight we're going to crown
Black.
two new champions. A world champion for the 3rd time ever. It is on the line in a Gold Rush tournament, and we're starting off with a television championship matchup. So anyways,
I'm
welcome
just bored as
in.
hell at work. Laugh.
Amrek, what's going on? Appreciate you being here. Joling says, I just get up, but got to work in 2 hours. That sucks. I was fortunate enough to have the day off today.
Today,
Life is great as the Undertaker today.
Jolink wouldn't he say gotta go? You
Sir
always
Jack
have the decision. MOD
Says, wouldn't say gotta go. You always have the decision. He's actually right, Joe. I mean, you could always just decide, fuck it, I'm staying home today. Life says, I'll take it. Let's see who I am for the day. May as well get it over with now.
Wrestler.
Oops, that's dogs. We're not wrestler. There we go.
Superstar.
Fuck!
Today, the
Ruby
Archer
Soho.
versus Ruby Soho.
I should have guessed. I should have just left it alone. Waited till people started seeing who they were for the day, then but no, I gotta jump right in there. I am Ruby fucking Soho. Life gets the Undertaker, I get Ruby
Archer
Soho.
Soho.
That's not funny, Jack. Mr. Chicken.
Superstar. Today,
Um,
Sir Jack the Greatest
Chris
is
Jericho. See, everybody gets better
Finally,
wrestlers
I
than
made
I
on
do.
One of these.
I mean, if you're a Ruby Soho fan, of course, you probably don't mind getting Ruby Soho. Yo, Dusty! What's going on, Dusty? Finally, I made one of these. You did. Welcome in. We're having a Gold Rush tournament today. I don't know if you saw episode 500, Dusty, but World War III from YouTube cleaned house and ended up vacating all of Wrestle Wars Genesis championships. So we're starting off today with a Gold Rush tournament.
What?
Wait, I have a gold diamond. Actually, it's pink on my end.
Indie Dusty, Jack and Alice been doing well.
Jack says Jack and Alice have been, yeah, they have been doing very well, actually. Joe says, my work has a point system. If you don't come to work, I gotta go back up. You only need 7 points to get fired, and each call-in is 1 point for a week, for 1.5 for a weekend. And they don't drop off for a year, unfortunately. You get 7 points for the year?
Slightly colorblind.
That's harsh. I mean, I get it, I guess. You know, it's hard enough to get people to come to work, much less have those people that are coming not show up.
The new jackpot number for a chance to win
Dusty
a
says
channel
slightly
redemption of your
colorblind,
choices.
but still.
010, the number to win a
But yeah, no, it's
YTV
pink. It is a
championship
pink
matches.
diamond.
01. Yeah, that's it.
Joling says, yeah, that's it.
Also in the dum-dum.
But yeah, no, I get it. I can understand that. Dusty says, also, I'm a dum-dum.
Logo. Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's exclamation point play, Dusty. I know, I did the same thing with the superstar. I put wrestler like we do over at Dogs.
In the Dusty, your numbers are 3, 6,
3, 6, 1.
Good luck,
Unlucky.
Indie
Numbers
Dusty.
are
There
0,
some
1,
amazing
0,
fun
and
channel
0, 1,
rewards
1.
to choose from if you are that skipping the rest. Play.
Well, you're going to have to do it again. Apparently, Stream Elements was too busy beaking off to give you your numbers.
Superstar. Sir
848
Jack the
unlucky.
Greatest, your numbers are 8,
Dusty is
4, 8.
Lita.
Good luck, Sir Jack the Greatest. There are some amazing
Oh,
skipping the
shit,
rest.
I'm hot, he says.
Today, in the Dusty is Lita.
Who chose these damn
Who
numbers?
shouldn't
Yeah,
hot?
sorry about that.
Who chose these
877,
damn
unlucky.
numbers?
Glenola is lurking.
Play.
What's going on, Glenola?
Glenola 7, 7.
Glenola is lurking.
Some amazing and
Well, he
fun
does a little bit of
channel
housework, so
rewards to
technically
choose from if
speaking,
you
he
are
is
the
twerking.
chosenest.
If you can all get that
Play.
visualization into your
Glenola,
minds right
numbers
about now,
are 1,
burning an image
2,
into your head,
0.
Glenola
Good
is
luck,
twerking.
Glenola. There are some amazing and fun skipping the rest.
Today, Glenola is Roman Reigns. You're the head of the table,
Your numbers
Glenola.
are 8, 9, 4. Good luck, Jolink.
Dusty says, you require a friend, Archer. Dusty, if you'd like to join the broadcast, feel free, my friend.
Play.
I mean, I believe you have the
Superstar.
access, so therefore you don't
Today,
necessarily
Glenola
need
is
an
Roman
invite.
Reigns.
You just got to show up.
You require a friend, Archer.
But anyways, Glenola is the tribal chief. I mean, if that doesn't swell his head, I don't know what will.
Lurk.
Thank you for the lurk, Glenola. Yes, that's right, Glenola. Get back to your dishes and vacuuming. How dare you sit and mess around in the chat room when you have household responsibilities to take care of? That is absolutely ghastly. You should be ashamed of yourself, sir.
I do not acknowledge the
Dusty says, I do not acknowledge the tribal cheeks. Has anybody besides myself in here seen Glenola? Do you guys know what he looks like?
Thank you from CM Punk would help him.
The man looks like Jim the Anvil Neidhart. I'm not even going to shit you.
No.
He looks like Jim the Anvil Neidhart. He could win a lookalike contest. If you put him in a pair of pink and black tights.
No shit.
He does. I'm not even. He actually. I can't remember if he sent the message to me personally, or if he actually at one point in time posted on Discord. I can't remember, but. Sir Jack says, Dusty better not get his ass on the podcast. Apparently, Sir Jack says you can't join the broadcast, Dusty. I don't know. Sir Jack says. You know, the guy that is always... Welcome in, Dusty.
Hey.
What's going on, my friend? How dare Sir Jack... The guy that, like, joins the broadcast booth pre-show, and then we're just about to go live, seconds, and he scampers off with his feathers between his legs.
Wow.
Throws Archer out a window. How dare you?
No, should have got.
No, that doesn't count.
I didn't see Joe Lincoln there.
I mean, how can that count if you're not live? If you're not live, clearly it doesn't count. I didn't see Joe Lincoln there. Joe Link doesn't join, right before we go live and then run away when we do go live. Right? If Joe Link comes to the broadcast booth, he actually shows up to the table. Unlike yourself.
That is kind of true. He says that. I think he's a shy boy.
Yeah, I think so. It's like he's a. I don't understand it. He speaks perfectly clearly and fine when we aren't live. I don't know what the difference would be. If he's afraid to hear his own voice on a VOD somewhere, or I don't know. I mean, it's not like we're looking at people while we speak.
I mean, I'm not looking into your soul.
You know what I mean? It's just weird. The table needed dusting. Wow. That is a terrible joke. I mean, I think he's attempting a form of bullying here, I think, Dusty. That's what I think.
Don't worry. It is good.
So anyways, how was your day? Anything new and
I
exciting?
hate my voice, and I still help out the broadcast booth. Lol.
No. Life says, I hate my voice and I still help out the broadcast booth. Ooh. Thank you, Life. Life is standing up for the broadcast team here. Unlike Sir Jack. You know.
I think we should start the matches before we... Oh, never mind.
I'm just trying to...
What I said?
No, I was just actually reading to see if I missed anything in chat. Sorry, what'd you say?
Nothing. Go on.
I was just seeing if I missed anything else in the chat. I mean, Glenola is lurking, you never know. I have to be careful what I say at all times when he's around. He's a sneaky bastard with those fucking swear jars.
I hate my voice as well.
I'm gonna warn you. Don't worry. It's all like I have like 4K on me.
If you're on Twitter, you can follow the Archer.
I don't know how many points I have. Well, I have infinite points apparently, but because of that, apparently, it does not allow us to participate. It's stupid. I can't participate in any predictions or betting lines.
Same here. I can't bet at all.
I always thought it would be cool because I mean, then your audience has a chance to take points from you. You know what I mean? As the broadcaster.
No, You have definitely infinite points when you're the broadcaster.
Fucking
Yeah.
You can
Archer.
buy anything.
Yep,
Manila Archer
I do. I
writes
have
when
infinite
we
points.
whisper in his ear.
Glenola redeem. You're redeeming that already? Good God, man. We just started. Tree of knowledge or rotten fruit. He's always up to something. All right, well, before we have any further conversations or get into any of the dirt sheets or anything like that, I think we should get the first match of the night underway. Or day. Here, night, depending on where you are. It's afternoon here. It is 3:44 p.m. But either way, Championship Gold Rush Tournament, only the third time in history the World Championship on this line. We're starting off with a great tone-setting match. Again, 8 villains going after the second most prestigious championship in pro wrestling history, the television championship on the line. Mitchell Vaughn from Team Dogface, the Phenom, Joe Lincoln from Team Joe Link. We have Seth freaking Rollins, the one Elijah Archer, Carmelo Hayes, Count Dexcula from Team Froggy Mothlegs, Cameron Grimes, and of course from Team Life is Great, it is Psychosis Kyle Riley. So let's get the title on the line and get the first. I can. No, why? I was just gonna say, but I'm not. I have no idea what's going on right now, so I'm gonna say no at this time. I'm gonna say no at this time. Who did? Glenola did?
No, I did.
You did? You snuck a... That is wrong. You're on the broadcast booth. You're supposed to be part of the team, not part of the villainous antics of one chat room full of trolls, sir.
Always evil. What do you mean?
Good Lord. All right, here we go. Television Championship on the line. Let's go. But then you try to get me to swear. See, I figured something was up, but I thought it would be Glenola. But it was you. How dare you? Joe's like, you have a swear? Yeah, but I wasn't looking at the chat at the time being. I was looking at the screen because we were getting the championship match started, so I had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, he was a little bit distracted.
Yes, a little bit distracted. Life says, I'm a horrible manager. I'm hoping Kyle gets his ass kicked for his antics. What? Oh my God. I'm behind on roleplay, so I have no idea what she's talking about. But I'm going to guess it has something to do with one of the roleplays written.
Alright, let me check the Discord.
Yeah, okay.
Let's
While you're doing that, I'm going to bring up the dirt sheets. There's a whole bunch of information. Like, all of the top stories are basically about Kevin Owens. It's kind of crazy here.
Rooting for death.
I'll probably start with the Bleachers Report article.
go for it.
So it's by Adam Wells. Written today, actually. August 1st. So it's...
Dex deserves it.
Where'd it go? There we go. It says Kevin Owens talks WWE future, rumors on Becky versus Trish, and Rey Mysterio's injury. So it's covering a couple of different topics of conversations here. So Kevin Owens contemplating retirement, apparently, or at least that's the title of the first part of the article. And it says, despite being in the midst of some of the best stretches of his WWE tenure, Kevin Owens is starting to think about his long-term future. So in an interview with Jan Murphy of the Toronto Sun, Owens was asked about his in-ring future when his contract expires. He says, that's a great question, I really don't know. I used to say I don't see myself not being in the ring for another 5 to 10 years, and if I said that right now, I'd be lying because over the last few months, I have to admit I don't know if that's true anymore. He says, I look at things and I don't know where I stand going beyond the next year and a half. I know I want to be involved in wrestling. I know I want to be involved in the WWE, and I know I have a place here. I just don't know where it is exactly. Maybe it's still in the ring, maybe it's not, I don't know. Owens did note... We have a raid? Wow, that's early. All right, I'm just jumping back to the dashboard here now. Cosmic Goat Bear invading the compound with one villain. What's going on? Cosmic Goat Bear. We usually refer to that as a hostile hosting, because of course when you raid somebody, you automatically host to whatever it is that was on their channel. So when somebody comes over with usually a self-raid when it's one viewer, we usually used to call it a hostile hosting. But an invasion nonetheless. But Cosmic Goat Bear, what's going on, my friend? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. What's new and exciting? Anything? Anyway, so Owens did note he has another year and a half on his deal with WWE, so it's not an imminent decision, but it is something he's thinking about, especially since there's not really a worry about winning a title or main event WrestleMania or any of that stuff anymore because he's already done it. The Owens-Sami Zayn pairing has been tremendous for the tag team division. They won the undisputed titles from the Usos at WrestleMania and have been one of the top acts on television for the entire year. This isn't the first time KO has discussed retiring. He told WrestleRant, Skylard Russell of Fightful.com, he wasn't sure if he was going to re-sign when his previous deal ended in early 2022. Zayn teamed with Rollins to take on Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio on the main event of Raw on Monday night. Owens, who joined WWE in 2014, will turn 40 next year and has been dealing with an undisclosed injury for some time. He hasn't wrestled on television since July 17, and the tag titles haven't been defended on a premium live event since Night of Champions on May 27. Now Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus being off SummerSlam. I did see something about that earlier. So did you know that?
On multiple occasions. Truly one of the greats of the era.
Oh, okay. Did you see what was going on with that at all, or no? Just kind of saw the... Yeah. So it says, if it seemed odd that Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus had a match on Monday's episode of Raw that lasted 4 seconds when they were scheduled to wrestle SummerSlam this weekend, there's a reason for that. It lasted 4 seconds? I mean, what? All right, anyway. So per Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select, Felix Upton of Ringside News, the Lynch-Stratus bout has been moved off SummerSlam and was originally being discussed to take place at Payback on September 2nd. Instead, Adam Pearce announced that after Monday's bout, the two will square off on the August 14 episode of Raw, with Zoe Stark being banned from ringside. Sapp noted that there were rumors about Lynch taking time off around SummerSlam, though that doesn't appear to be the case. It's unclear exactly why the match was taken off Saturday's show. There are currently 8 matches scheduled for SummerSlam, which is the same number as last year's event. Lynch and Stratus have been going at it since April, when Stratus attacked the man to turn heel. Trish won their first head-to-head bout at Night of Champions when Zoe Stark made her main roster debut by attacking Lynch. Becky defeated Zoe on the July 24 episode of Raw in what was supposed to earn her a bout with Stratus at SummerSlam. And that's where they left that. Rey Mysterio Jr. injury update. So Rey Mysterio Jr. reportedly okay after his match with Santos Escobar on SmackDown was stopped by a referee. Per Dave Meltzer of Wrestling Observer Radio and Sabarjeet Mukherjee of Ringside News, Mysterio is fine despite what happened. In the match, Escobar hit Mysterio with a what the fuck? I don't know. It says taupe. I'm going to assume it's supposed to be top, but either way. Or rope. I don't know. It hit Mysterio with something. But anyways, right before a commercial break, when the show came back, a doctor was looking at Mysterio, and the official waved off the bout, giving Escobar the victory. Michael Cole and Wade Barrett were saying on commentary that Mysterio hit his head on the ground after taking the taupe. Is that a fucking move? Because they're saying it again, the T-O-P-E, taupe. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I've never fucking heard that even mentioned before. That is weird. Yeah, look that up, would you? But anyway, according to PW Insider and Upton, the original plan for the match was to have Escobar win by pinfall to set him up as a challenger for Austin Theory's United States Championship. Escobar was still awarded the victory to win the U.S. title invitational tournament, and he'll take on Theory for the championship on August 11th episode of SmackDown, which we kind of knew that wasn't going to end up on SummerSlam. It had been discussed, but kind of knew that wasn't going to happen just due to precedent. But And that's all the information for that article. But yeah, TOPE. T-O-P-E. Yeah. They mentioned it twice, but I don't really know. Yo, Uzi's in the house. Sorry, guys, I was just getting back to the chat, obviously, because I was reading an article. Who else snuck in? Let's see. Anybody? I don't see anybody else. All right, good. I don't want to make sure I'm not missing a bunch of people as they come in. Joe Link says, yeah, I'm at, or sorry, Uzi says to Joe Link, yeah, I'm at my sex shop. I co-own Sorting Dildos. Yeah, at least I can go get coffee 2 buildings down. Fucking cock barely noticed. I was busy, Uzi. How dare you? How dare you? At least I acknowledged you. At least I acknowledged you. Looks like we lost Dusty, at least momentarily. Okay, Dusty. Never mind, I see the BRB now. Joe Link says that's an interesting job, and coffee is really close to get. I mean, that's a great thing when you've got a coffee shop right close to where you're working. I personally don't function well without coffee, so, you know. Anyways, let's see what else is going on in the dirt sheets here.
Y'all never knew I owned a sex shop.
Here's something from WrestlingHeadlines.com by Joey G. It says, Kevin Owens reflects on headlining WrestleMania 2 years in a row. Welcome back, Dusty. No worries. So Kevin Owens, oh, you found something about TOPE? TOPE?
Yeah. It's like it's just jumping outside of the ring.
Okay.
Things are about to get grimy. Now my excitement level is
I don't think I've ever seen it referred to as TOPE or heard. I've never heard that term used.
From Burlington, North Carolina.
Yeah, sure.
At 220 pounds, Cameron a stock market savant. Anything he invests in turns to gold.
Weird.
I wonder if he'll invest in my health food line.
From outside. No, the name is weird. I mean, the move is, you know, I understand that. The name. Where did that come from? It's just. Oh, it's in Spanish. Okay, I missed that part. Okay. All right. I don't know either. I'm going with Tope. Tope? I don't know. It is Spanish, I guess. Maybe it's Tope.
I think it's okay.
We'll just call it Tope, just because it sounds funnier than Tope.
Means bumped.
Joe Link says, not really. I lurk a lot, so I don't get to pay attention to chat a whole bunch. Oh, he's talking to Uzi still. Okay.
Mass destruction from Birmingham, England.
Y'all never knew I owned a sex shop? No, I did not know you owned a sex shop. I don't think you've ever told us that before.
We're finally going to crown a new champion here tonight.
Cole, this match right here is the absolute definition of history making. Whoever wins this will forever have their name in WWE history books. And that's really saying something.
This son of a bitch Archer.
This son of a bitch Archer, I'm never here. What? I literally was just talking to you, Uzi.
And guys, there's no doubt he's becoming more aggressive inside
Uzi's
the ring of late.
demanding far too much attention today.
I like it. When it comes to the WWE, almost no good comes from being
Right? Ungrateful. But tell us more about your sex shop.
Yeah, I want to know that too.
Uzi says, I love you, man. Always reacting perfectly.
Laughing.
Needy. I know, right? How dare Uzi waltz in here and just demand acknowledgement.
Fucking ungrateful.
Dusty said, fucking ungrateful.
Representing the Wolfpack from the fifth dimension, weighing in at
No, I'm trying to make the point that I'm never here so you wouldn't know I own a sex shop. Well, you've been here, even recently, and in the past, Uzi, and yet you still never told any of us that you owned a fucking sex shop. I mean, I'm glad you didn't do that while you were in the presence of, say, one Kraken Skulls, because we'd have to have like a 24-hour stream, because Kraken would go off on your ass about his love for voyeurism, dildos, vibrators, whatever else he could come up with. So at least I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, now remember, he did say it in the bar that
I said it 2 times. I don't fucking pay attention, Uzi, okay? Is that what you want to hear? Do you know how much I have to worry about between articles and the dirt sheets and watching what's going on so I don't miss the entire fucking show? And then, what, you're right, we have guests on the broadcast. God damn it, Uzi, you needy bastard. What is wrong with you? How dare you... See, I agree with Dusty. Ungrateful. Point made on duds. You could go back to your cheap commentary. Oh, that. Somebody AKO Uzi for me. Exclamation point AKO. Uzi not found 666. I say AKO and you shout Uzi out. Life. Have you been hanging out with Clonola again? Seriously. That is the most insubordinate thing I think you've ever done as a mod, Life. Not even gonna lie here. What do you mean shh? What do you mean shh? Did you just shh me? Joe Link, it's not funny. What are you laughing at? I got shh. I don't find that amusing. Matter of fact, that's what I think. Oh, Glenola AKO'd him at the same time you did. I wonder if that gives him 60 seconds. Does that give Uzi 60 seconds, I wonder? Or if yours just doesn't... God damn it, Glenola. I mean, seriously. I mean, you're already stirring the pot. We're not even one full match deep yet. Not even one. We haven't even started the tournament yet. And you got to start with your insubordinate, villainous antics and pot stirring. Well, I don't doubt it. You already tried to catch me. Wait a minute. How long ago was that swear jar? I think I have to beat 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or I can't remember. You'll have to look. I feel like all you fuckers were setting me up. That's what's going on here. 5 minutes. I can't curse for 5 minutes. But how long ago was that? Was it more than 5 minutes ago? Okay. I was gonna say, because then I've got a match ban. Actually, it's just 10 minutes of bliss. Technically, I can still participate in chat. I just can't speak on the broadcast. But goddamn it, Glenola. You should fist yourself later. And I'm not talking about your privates either. Fuck! Dusty! What the fuck are you doing? Son of a bitch. So I got 10 minutes plus an entire match. That is fucking gaslight. What that means you have to find lists to read, sir. You are now sailing the ship for the next possible 20 fucking minutes. You know what? I almost expect Glenola to jump back on the broadcast while my ass is out too, because he likes to do that shit. So he every once in a while he'll be like, "Oh, I'm not going to be on the broadcast," and he'll ban me and jump on the broadcast till I come back. Fucking asshole. You call yourself a fucking friend. How dare you, Glenola? Friend or foe? All right, so I got now for the swear jar. Are we doing the remainder of this match or an entire next match? Okay, so the remainder of this match plus 10 minutes I imagine. That's probably 15 minutes. Okay, so it's only the remainder of this match then. Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Joe Link. Appreciate that. But the way this show is going, it's going to suck because you only get one of those. You only get one of those. The Archiverse, you were saved from... I know, I seen that. And actually, Dusty told me first. You are behind the time. See, Dusty's got my back. You are behind the time. I can't trust any of you. At least Dusty's fucking with me and trying to save me at the same time. He is pulling double duty here. You were just tardy. Tardy. How dare you. Anyways, I got to leave before I end up banned for the next match. Because I believe we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in this match, so we still got a spell to go. All right, so you are sailing the ship till I get back. I am doing just that. Who just followed? Venom Rashid 6. Welcome to the Archiverse TV channel. Welcome to the Fan Jam. Appreciate that follow. Welcome to episode number 501. Great day to join. Gold Rush Tournament. We have currently a tone-setting match of the night for the Television Championship. And I really should leave because you can explain the rest to him. What's going down? What's happening here? All right, I'm out.
Cameron Grimes has been eliminated. Looks like he has other plans here. And returning to the ring. He's outside the ring now. Hope he's got a plan. Headbutt to the groin. That was low. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
But you have to admit, at this point in a Falls Count Anywhere match, there's no way you didn't expect things to be going much, much worse for him, Cole.
To the chest. And shoulders down.
And still in.
There's a springboard into a
moonsault. You gotta be kidding me.
Beautiful. That is tossing your own body around without a care.
Taking no account for their own well-being.
Kick to the midsection. Twist off finish.
Is there any fight left to
This
run?
goes I can hear you laughing.
No, stops the count at 2. A competitor has been eliminated.
He's got it ready.
Left by the turnbuckles. Seth Rollins has been eliminated. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
And now a series of stomps and kicks. Kick to the midsection.
He climbs into the ring.
Amazingly executed once more.
I think everyone wants to hear a news and rumors article.
Hey, you would think he'd be out of it after taking that maneuver.
I can't tell if it's anger in the eyes or the fact that he hasn't finished this, or if it's disbelief that his opponent is still in this.
No.
Suicide
The new
dive.
jackpot
Just
number for a
exhibiting their
chance to win a
fearlessness.
channel redemption of your
Exhibiting guts
choices.
and accuracy as
010,
well.
the number for winning
what's
our
coming
TV
here?
championship
Submission move being
matches.
applied.
01.
If it's locked in, it could be nap time. Tap out.
And a competitor has been eliminated.
Ooh, stiff punch.
Dusty. I'm not even on the broadcast and you can't hear Max, huh? Lol.
Uh-oh.
This is it.
And he kicks out of the pin and 1.
Not quite enough to put him away.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Punishment for my banishment bitch.
Long way up.
They got it. New champ. What a moment.
That match might go down as one of the best matches.
Wow, that was fast. I mean, we went from 7 to fucking 0. What the hell? God damn. I didn't expect to be released from the swear jar that early. That is awesomeness. And who the fuck gave me that swear jar again?
Here is your winner.
Oh yeah, it was you. dick. Joe Link, the new television champion. Congratulations to the Phenom and Team Joe Link. What a match. I still didn't expect to go from 7-0 that quick. I mean, that was fast. That was fast. Joe Link's woot woot. Link in the TV champ. Well, good thing, because apparently if Archer won, it was going to get exploded anyways. Team Glenola was firing threats before we went live. Hey, Dusty, were you here for that? No, it was Oni that was here for that. So he was like, if Archer wins, I'm going to explode the championship, he says, the fucking asshole. Yo, Code Logic Wolf. What's going on, my friend? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. How's your day going? Oh, you found a joke finally. All right. While you're going with your joke, I'm going to get to the tournament.
The pack of dogs is called a drove. But what do you call a pack of camels? It's called the reason your daddy left.
What the fuck? Oh my god, that's a good one. Alright, so here we go. Moving on to the feature of the day. For only the third time in TWA history, it is a Gold Rush tournament for the World Championship. It happened in the inception. It happened actually, I'm trying to think if Glenola was here. Oh, he is here. Glenola, when was the last time we did a World Championship tournament? Was it, I believe it was 3.0, wasn't it? 1.0, 3.0, and then now, am I right? Is that correct? I feel like it is. And Cold Logic Wolf, you are welcome. Thank you for being here.
No, I didn't even say it, because I was thinking of a joke.
Would I do something like... Yes, you would do something like that.
Yes.
Like what? What kind of question is that? Don't be trying to mislead the masses into thinking you're some sort of angelic figure in life. I mean, you're one of the biggest trolls here, and you've been here the longest out of most people. Wasn't it because Archer won the title and people weren't happy? He kept retaining it.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, I forget how that happened. Somebody decided to throw Archer into a tournament and actually won the fucking thing. Glenola would never live said okay. And yeah, he says he thinks it was 3.0. So yeah. So we would have had a Gold Rush tournament for the title in the inception, then we had another one in 3.0, and then now. So only 3 times for the World Championship to be in a tournament. The Television Championship. You did, sorry, what?
The tournament.
Oh.
Introduce the Rush first.
The Television Championship has been in a tournament a few times as well. Not many, though. Usually it's... most of the tournaments all usually surround YTD, so... Genesis Championships have been in tournaments, but not very often. Okay, anyways, before we get on to any further conversations, we may as well get things underway, but let's have a look at the quarterfinals here. Sitting at the top of the quarterfinals from Team Sir Jack the Greatest, JC, former world champion. He's the current reigning defending Grand Prix champion. And of course, he's a Triple Crown champion, been inducted into the Hall of Legends. His opponent for the afternoon, I'm so used to saying evening or night, for the afternoon is the Gooner, Luke Ballmer, from Team Luke the Gooner 94, a coalition member. Second match of the quarterfinals, it is Johnny Rainbow from Team Infinite Only taking on the last world champion, Cody Rhodes, before he was defeated by JC, of course, at episode 500, and that championship belt was later vacated. Humboldt's the Arcane also in this tournament. He's been on a roll in YTD Academy. Hasn't been really given too many opportunities for one-on-ones at Wrestle Wars Genesis, so he's entering this television championship tournament from Team Variants of Strife. It is Humboldt's the Arcane taking on Gunther, who is also a former two-time television champion. From Team Dusty, it is the Savage Beast Jack Quad taking on War the Machine, and that is going to be a hell of a banger, that match alone. So a very good tournament, very stiff competition, and it should be interesting. But let's get the first match of the afternoon underway. JC versus the Gooner. Who do you guys think makes it through to the semifinals? Do you think it'll be JC, former champion, Triple Crown champion, or does the Gooner continue to impress and continue his streak of victories that he's on right now? They just won the Hybrid Division Tag Team Championship with his partner in crime, of course, Mickey James, at episode 500. So he's still riding a high. He could very well shock the world. I'm sure he's the underdog at this point, if I had to guess. But what do you think, Dusty? JC or the Gooner Luke Bomber?
I think it's JC. He's gonna pull some shit out, probably low blow.
Yeah, he does like to do that. I think he's related to Christian Hart. Joe Link says Humboldt's hasn't really had a championship opportunity yet. No, and anytime he's been invited over to Genesis, it's usually been a multi-man match of some sort. He's had a very similar upbringing to Alan Severn, actually. We were talking about that the other day. But yeah, that's correct. That is correct. But anyways, yeah, what do you think, JC? So you think JC takes out the Gooner?
The Gooner hasn't won a singles title yet.
We're all gonna do some dirty shit.
The Gooner hasn't won a singles title. No, he hasn't. He has not. Just tag team. That is correct as well.
I think most of the time, whenever he was in a match, he was mostly picked up with Jack White as well.
So
Yep.
the Gooner is the underdog.
Yep. So the Gooner is the underdog. Yes. That we literally, Joe, we just said, where the fuck were you? We just said that. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You know, that's what you can explain to everybody, Joe. There's a story.
Not sure.
What? Is there another? I'm looking.
I was kidding.
Oh, okay, you fucker. You fucker. You know what? You are related to Glenola, aren't you? That's what's going on here.
I wish I were.
Jesus. All right, so the Gooner is the underdog is definitely the Gooner here in this one, especially with the run of success JC has had. But all right, here we go. First quarterfinal match of the day: JC versus the Gooner.
Archer versus
Let's go.
Submission Pure Wrestling title.
Oh shit.
Now the rule set for this match type, or sorry, for this matchup,
He was replaced
is
by a
2 out of
recruit from the
3
Glenalians.
submission lockdown. So you have to beat your opponent twice inside 4 sides of steel. The only way to win, submission or knock them out. And actually, I believe the Gooner has actually fared well in steel cage matches in the past. So it'll be interesting. I don't think JC's been in a lot of steel cage matches, to be fair. Much less a lockdown match. So that might benefit. Sir Jack is back. Welcome back, Sir Jack. Got to acknowledge him correctly.
I think Gunnar has this.
Archer versus Wolfman. Submission Pure Wrestling Championship on the line. Glenola
is here.
trying to take Archer's Pure Wrestling title from him. How rude.
Versus champion contest.
That is ghastly.
First round match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Coalition from Columbus, Georgia. Weighing in.
He says, listen up, pencil necks. Archer, I am coming for your belt.
Of the tag team champions.
Apparently the Wolfman Alan Severn stole his keyboard and started sending us messages.
Imagine all the hard work, the training, and the
Good Lord.
perseverance it takes to win a title in WWE.
All right, so make sure you put that
And you can see the
in
magnitude of this man's
championship
accomplishment.
title ops. I mean, depending on what happens today, maybe that'll happen today. But, although, you know, Archer just got fucked up in an 8-man elimination royale. I don't know if he feels like going to war again. We'll see how that works out. But
But if anyone is up to the challenge, it's
how
this guy.
dare you challenge Archer? Alan Severn didn't even offer to step foot into this tournament, yet he's making challenges for YTD.
Arrogance and confidence on the double champ's
He sent
face,
Kyle
but he's
Riley.
always
He sent
there.
2 Wolfpack members to sign up for this tournament. Alan Severn, where is he? Nowhere to be found. Probably hanging out with Sir Jack. Hey, that was almost right on cue.
There is a Jack, I think, in the ring. That's
The title
It even happens when you just say Jack.
And his opponent, representing the Coalition from England, weighing in at 204
I like it. I mean, to be fair, he deserves it. He's always hiding from us. He's hiding from the Fam Jam who want to hear him, want to hear his opinions. You know, his reminiscing on past events or perhaps past premium live events, pay-per-views, or whatever it is he is watching other than porn.
Yeah, it's an honor no matter how long you hold both titles, but the reality is most double champions lose.
Sir Jack likes his porn. That's why he's conversing with Uzi nonstop, you see.
Is determined to be the exception.
He's got a new boyfriend. Way to go, Sir Jack. We support you. We support you. We're happy for you. Luke the Gooner with 2 championship belts. Now one, of course, tag team championship. The other, the hybrid tag team championship.
This guy is at the peak of Mount Everest.
Indeed, it is going to take a monumental effort to take.
I mean, they can't let the Wolfpack be the only faction that fights each other. They're trying to prove a point here. I mean, the Wolfpack is always bragging, we'll fight each other if we're bored enough. And really, they're just ripping off the Bluewood Boys. You weren't around for the Bluewood Boys. They were a crazy crew of people. There was 4 of them, including Danny Sparks, 3 men and a lady. It's almost like 3 men and a little baby. But anyways, back in the day, back in the day, they was what was it? It was the Rocker. What was his name? David something. No, it wasn't David Smith. David Blaze, I think it was. And there was Joshua Dabbs. And I'm trying to remember the third member, the third member of the men in the faction. I can't remember. Danny Sparks was, of course, the female. She was a multiple-time champ. But anyways, they would constantly look for matches against each other when they weren't booked in matches against other people. It was kind of crazy. And they were the only faction of the time that just kept fighting each other all the time. So it was a long-running joke that when they got bored, they just beat the shit out of each other. So the Wolfpack really... No, they're just trying to rip off the Bluewood Boys. Riding coattails, if you will. Why not? Why not?
Can happen in the confines of the steel cage. Byron, what is a sound strategy?
I mean, we just happened to start off with 2 faction members facing each other here tonight.
Damage, your opponent will have difficulty standing, climbing over the cage, or even walking through the cage door. Wow.
So far, you're not wrong, by the way. JC is dominating this matchup so far. So far. Oh, I spoke to... Oh, my God. Curb stopped him. Was it just me, or was that an incredibly slow count? I'm trying to figure out precisely why it is that there are pinfalls right now, and it's the wrong cage. Well, yeah, but I have it set up as a lockdown, which should be just 4 sides of steel. No, I'm learning this, and I've got to stop doing it, apparently. It's so stupid. They rip me off the booking committee fucks around with me far too often. I don't like it. They should all be fired. I mean, you've got a bunch of villains. Joe Link, Sir Jack. People that should not be, they have no business booking matches, and they do shit like this to me too. You know, I propose a match that should be booked, a tournament in this case. No, lockdown. We can't have a lockdown. Let's have just a regular steel cage match. Let's do that instead, because that's more fun. No control over my own show, none. All right. So where were we with? Oh yeah, Kevin Owens was, we were going to read another article from WrestlingHeadlines.com.
There are some amazing and fun channel rewards to choose from it.
No, we already read that. That was part of the last article. It didn't go on to say too much other than the fact that they're now scheduled, I believe it said they were scheduled to face each other on the August 14th edition of SmackDown, I think it said. No, this one here is about Kevin Owens opening up about headlining WrestleMania 2 years in a row. Now, this was actually written yesterday, but is Joey G. So it says the prize fighter took on Stone Cold Steve Austin on night 1 of WrestleMania 38, then won the tag team titles alongside his best friend Sami Zayn on night 1 of WrestleMania 39. Now, Owens is looking back on those triumphs during an interview with the Toronto Sun, and Owens begins by admitting how difficult it is to verbalize how important both of those nights have meant to him. Now, I know what he's going to say primarily about the one, because first and foremost, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have traveled the roads together in the wrestling industry for years and years. They are actually legitimately best friends, and they've won championship title belts together, tag team title belts, in every promotion they've ran with, except until recently with WWE. So that was a huge thing. I think they should have played the story out better, and I think that story... I know it was at WrestleMania, and that's the biggest stage of them all, but to me the storyline was still much weaker than it could have been. You know what I mean? Like, it should have been a much bigger story. That is two childhood best friends that finally get to tag team together after all these years in WWE, and then they go on to beat possibly the best tag team of all time in the Usos and taking out the Bloodline. I don't know. That's just the way I feel about that. I think they should have made a bigger deal about it. But, so he says, and this is a quote, "I talk about those moments a lot because I get asked about them a lot, and every single time I say the same thing, and it sounds kind of redundant, but I just can't put that into words. What those 2 nights meant to me, the Stone Cold one especially. As far as saying that, Sammy and I would win our first WWE tag team titles in the main event of WrestleMania. I guess that was still somewhat of a fleeting possibility throughout the years, but Stone Cold coming back after 19 years, nobody would have called it. I feel like there's a threshold or something like that, where once somebody's been retired for long enough, you think, okay, they're really never coming back. I think 19 years is well past that point." Speaking about Austin, Owens praises the Rattlesnake for still performing at such a high level despite his age. He said he did it, and he killed it, and I was somehow, some way, lucky enough to be the one he did it with. I don't know what I did to get there, and I don't know what I did to deserve that, but I'm very happy it was me, and I'm just so grateful I got to do that with my family in the crowd, and I got to share that with them and everybody else in that stadium. As special as that moment was for the people watching it, it was special for me, a die-hard Stone Cold fan my entire life. He was my favorite. Elsewhere in the interview, Owens spoke about what his future holds and how he isn't entirely sure if he'll be wrestling as long as he originally anticipated. And, of course, they have an entire article dedicated to that. And we just finished one, so that's basically where we can cap that. But so, yeah, huge Stone Cold Steve Austin fan his whole life. Gets to share not just the ring with Stone Cold Steve Austin, but he gets to share a ring at WrestleMania with Stone Cold Steve Austin. And beat Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hey, wait a minute, did he? I'm trying to remember, did Austin won that? Austin won it, that's right, too. But still, either way, win, lose, does it really hurt? It doesn't matter if it's been 19 years. Holy fuck, the Gooner won! Dusty, we were fucking wrong. Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of quarterfinal matchup number 1, and moving on to the semi-finals of this World Championship Gold Rush tournament from Team Luke the Gooner 94. It is the Gooner, Luke Ballmer, picking up the big W. Congratulations to Luke the Gooner. Wow, can somebody actually message Luke the Gooner for me and just tell him, not only is the Gooner in the tournament, he just made it to the semifinals. I'd appreciate that if somebody could do that for me. You don't know Luke? Okay. So anybody that knows Luke or is following Luke, Life, are you following Luke the Gooner? How dare all of you for not. What's that? Right?
I can't
Dusty's, oh my God, guys. How well coordinated are you? Gotcha. Life says, I can send him a message. Sure, fantastic. And for anybody that's not already following Luke the Gooner, he runs his own wrestling promotion. He's been a follower of the Archiverse for quite a long time. And been involved interactively with the Superstar Wrestling. Obviously, as you can see, for quite a long time. Luke's somebody we kind of get behind as well, because there was just recently even, there was a period of time where he was being bullied on his own Discord and other such things, because he has a form of autism, and I forget exactly. He's told me a couple times now, but I always forget exactly what it is he has. But people actually took the liberty to start bullying him over it, and basically trying to tell him how to run his channel and this and that. Fuck that shit, not in my community. So I got as many people as I can to follow Luke and join his Discord, so we can make sure we can keep things safe on his own Discord as they are if you go to the Archiverse Discord or the Archiverse Twitch channel, YouTube channel, don't matter. Anybody that's having issues in their Discord or on their streams, make sure you let us know, because we will be there. We will fuck somebody up and send them pirouetting the fuck out of your channel. That don't fly with us. We may fuck with each other, like Dusty hopping on the fucking broadcast and screwing with me almost immediately. Glenola Jr. here. But we fuck with each other, but that is out of good fun. We all know we're having fun, and nobody means harm to anybody here. But that it is not okay for our community members and our part of our fam jam to be feeling uncomfortable online in any way, shape, or form because of some asshole. So we'll make sure we take care of that shit. But yeah, if you're not already following Luke, go ahead. Now I would appreciate that. All right. Yo, Dogface! I got some prick called Archer coming into my stream causing problems.
I get some people to beat him up.
That is, I don't even know what to say. It's misguided information. That is not true.
Just ban him.
That is not true. I am always a perfect angel when visiting the doghouse and Team Dogface. Even complimentary of him. I mean, that's just because we're live. I don't want to embarrass him in front of his audience, but...
Vaughn, you have finally been the broadcaster.
Jesus Christ, Glenola, because you haven't caused enough pot-stirring issues tonight. What is wrong with you? But anyways, Dogface, what's going on? What's doing exciting? Anything?
There you go, Dogface.
Should get Dogface's ass on the broadcast. That's what we should do.
No, he's on Xbox.
Oh, that's right, too. Yeah, I believe you are correct. All right, so before we get into any further discussion, let's move on to the second match of the quarterfinals. And the second match is Johnny Rainbow from Team Infinite Oni taking on Cody Rhodes, the former world champion. Cody Rhodes, of course, was the world champion until he was defeated by JC, who was just defeated by the Gooner, by the way. Just going to throw that out there. But at episode 500, Cody Rhodes lost the world title to JC. That title became vacant. It was, well, one of the many, all of the championships for that matter, at Wrestle Wars Genesis that got vacated because World War III from YouTube came to episode 500 and opened a can of fucking whoop ass. That may as well just tell it as it is. They opened a can of whoop ass and fucking vacated every single title. So, which is of course the purpose of today's show, to crown at least 2 new champions, 4 more to go. But anyways, yeah, Cody Rhodes, Johnny Rainbow. That is the next match of the afternoon. It is showtime and go time. Let's go. But what do you think, Dusty? Rhodes or Johnny Rainbow?
I want to talk about your cue. Why did you call it World War III?
World War III? So World War III is actually an old pay-per-view.
I can get that.
Yeah, and so before it was...
Drop a nuke and destroy and recycle. You know, I think it's suicide.
Yeah, no. But I haven't had any issues with the name. I'm actually surprised I haven't got a copyright claim against it. I'm going to assume at this point nobody has the trademark filing for it at this point. But anyways, I did rebrand it YTD World War III anyways. But yeah, so WCW and YTD merged, and so I just picked picked a name that used to exist within the WCW world and went with it. They didn't have very many pay-per-views with interesting names. So,
I don't know if I can
but anyways, give me 1 second. My daughter's FaceTiming me.
Emoji grinning face with sweat. Doing fine, just talking with the prick in chat dog face.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Queen.
Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table, I have wanted to call this match. I cannot wait to finally do it.
Is he prepared for an opponent with the family pedigree and natural talent of Cody Rhodes?
That's a great question, and luckily for us, we won't have to wait long to get the answer.
Sorry about that. Little Minnie, she was wanting a snack, so I told her in a little bit I'd go get her one. So I will have to take about a 5-minute break in the next little while, so I can go get her a snack. So. Let's see. I don't know if I can say what I think this guy looks like. Are we talking about Johnny Rainbow? I think he's talking about Johnny Rainbow. Dog, I'm doing well. I don't speak for anybody else, but for the most part, my day was good. I had the day off. And Dusty's doing fine. I was just going to say, except for he's talking to a prick in chat. All right, so just trying to see if there's anything else interesting as far as dirt sheets go.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 200.
I'll be honest, a lot, like I said earlier, a lot of the dirt sheets today is a lot about Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is a big topic of conversation in wrestling news today. And they're almost all about the same thing. Except for this one. Here's one from ringsidenews.com. Summerjeet Mukherjee. And it says, Kevin Owens says he was hurt after WWE Elimination Chamber snub. Yeah, apparently. So it says, Kevin Owens is regarded as one of the top WWE... Actually, it says WWTE. I really wish they'd learn to edit shit before they post. You know what I mean? What the fuck is WWTE? I have no idea what the hell that is. Anyways, one of the top WWE superstars, and there is a good reason for that. Owens is currently on a career resurgence after becoming one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. He has wrestled in many major events, but this year's Elimination Chamber event wasn't one of them. This year's Elimination Chamber Premium Live event marked the company's first Premium Live event in Montreal since 2009. The show was headlined by Sami Zayn squaring off against Roman Reigns in the main event. Now, Sami Zayn ended up losing the match, and Kevin Owens came out to save Zayn from a beatdown at the hands of Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso. Regardless, it was a wonderful moment. While speaking to the Toronto Sun, Kevin Owens talked about the Elimination Chamber. The prize fighter admitted it hurt him to be excluded from the event. He says, I wasn't on that show, and that hurt, I've got to be honest with you. A sold-out pay-per-view in my hometown. To be quite honest, I think it was pretty instrumental in bringing it there, because right after we did Raw and SmackDown, I kept telling them we need a pay-per-view there. We need a pay-per-view there, and they finally do it, and I'm not even on the show. That sucked. He said, I'm not going to mince my words. That sucked, and I was upset about it, but what can you do? I did get to show up in the end there a little bit, but by that point it was nothing, it was meaningless. But to see Sami get that moment, to see Sami get that reaction, to see Sami get something he deserved for so long, that really made that a lot easier to swallow, and it's all a credit to him. The Undisputed Tag Team Championships won't be defended at SummerSlam as Kevin Owens is out of action with a broken rib. We'll have to wait and see when he'll be medically cleared for an in-ring return. Yeah, I don't know. What do you? Why? I don't disagree. Like, it was in Montreal. He's from Montreal. They ended up having him on the show anyways. And you would think, considering everything that transpired, it would have made perfect sense, right? That he would be put on a match and put in the card. I don't understand that. I didn't understand it at the time, either, for that matter. But it's not like it's something I held a grudge against or thought of for the past few months. But now that he brings it back up, I agree with him. I mean, I don't know about being hurt by it. It's pro wrestling. Shit happens. Expect the unexpected. But it is stupid that he wasn't, because it would have made perfect sense. You know, Sammy and Kevin Owens, both, of course, from that area. The pay-per-view, first time since 2009. I mean, it just would have made more sense. They might have even sold more tickets. Who knows? I don't know if it was sold out or not. They always say it's sold out. You don't really know if it is.
7, 2, Legends of Dusty. There are some amazing and fun channel rewards to choose from.
Oh, yeah.
You are the choice.
They black out parts of the arena, etc. But, I mean, not as badly as some promotions, but they still do it too. They don't sell out every arena all the time. I mean, depending on where they go, you know. There are some places they visit that they will sell out every single time they go there, but certainly not for all of them. All right, let's see if I can find something not Kevin Owens related here. I know, right? Looks like an NXT star confirmed his departure from the company, or their departure from the company. And we got some backstage news on how internally, it's supposed to say internal, WWE internal, views Matt Riddle. I kind of want to read both of those. AEW Collision ratings increased for the second straight week, which is more than Dynamite can say. Interesting, isn't it? And if you've watched Collision, it even has a much different feel than Dynamite. I don't know. That's why I said I hope they don't blur the lines like WWE does between Raw and SmackDown. Keep those shows separate. I mean, something is working there, so just keep them separate. That's my opinion there. All right, let's see here. I'll read one more article, and then I'm going to take that short hiatus and go grab Minishi a little snack. But this is another wrestling you're going to take over. Yeah, what you like to take over. You're power hungry, always seeking ways to. I mean, you're throwing swear jars at me on the broadcast. But anyways, so this is by Andrew Ravens. It says backstage news on how WWE internally views Matt Riddle. So Matt Riddle is one of the more over guys on WWE's roster, but fans shouldn't expect to see him be world champion one day. Riddle is not being booked on the same level as when paired with Randy Orton as tag team champions. Riddle has found himself in hot water outside the ring, whether that be going to rehab for substance abuse, issues causing him to fail WWE's wellness policy, his issues with an adult film star who alleged he cheated on her to do drugs with other things. Yeah, things just keep coming out about Riddle, eh? Like, listen, Jeff Hardy was a far better in-ring performer, and they let him go. That's all I'm saying there. But anyway, on Monday's episode of Raw, Riddle battled Ludwig Kaiser in a match, which ended when Kaiser kicked Riddle, gave him a DDT, and pinned him. Rightfully so. I like Ludwig Kaiser a lot. We can talk about that later, but I really like Ludwig Kaiser. You know, I think he's every bit as good as Gunther, in my opinion. I think he's very charismatic, very good body of work in the ring. But anyway, while speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer noted that outside of the ring, issues have prevented WWE from pushing Riddle as a top star. I wonder what happened. You know, Kaiser's not the guy you'd expect to beat Riddle. Why not? Well, maybe not clean, but still, I can see him beating Riddle. But so I don't know. Yeah, I know, right? I don't even know what kind of comment that is. But I mean, Dave Meltzer says shit sometimes. You know what I mean? He just says shit sometimes. So I don't know if you know. I mean, obviously you know they've decided long ago that Riddle, for whatever reason, and what? This sentence is all kinds of jumbled up. But anyways, and there, you know, look, here are good reasons. Riddle seems to get into trouble too often, so he's not the guy that they're going to build around or anything like that. But they've still kept him, you know, stronger than losing clean in the middle of the Kaiser. But he did here. So, you know, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, man, he's lower than I thought he was in there. But see, I don't see that. I don't know why. I mean, why does he have such a low opinion of Ludwig Kaiser? That's what I want to know. Like, what's the real agenda there? You know, does anybody else view Ludwig Kaiser as somebody that would be a poor choice for Matt Riddle to lose to? Because I just don't. I just don't. I mean, especially considering they've decided, obviously, that they want to push Ludwig Kaiser. And really, Matt Riddle is just, in my opinion, mid-card at best anyways. I mean, he could be better, but he's Matt Riddle. He does the shit he does. He doesn't deserve to be past that. He doesn't even deserve to necessarily main event mid-card, in my opinion. I mean, again, you're talking about a guy that had text messages and other types of messages leaked and, you know, said idiotic things to women and just the shit that's gone on. The things that have transpired again. You know, Jeff Hardy was, they parted ways with Jeff Hardy. And when initially they were going to push him again and probably push him towards another world championship at one time, which is unfortunate. That would have been cool. But, I mean, I like Jeff Hardy. I agreed with, so a lot of people were upset when they let Jeff Hardy go. It's like, well, I mean, they didn't offer him a stint in rehab because he was clean and sober, guys. You know? And then he turned around, went to AEW, and just like I said, how long is that going to last? I mean, he's obviously got the wrong people guiding him here, and sure enough, it was just a short spell later that he had some issues in AEW as well. He's not doing too much of anything right now. Huh?
Well, guys, we thought that steel
shit! Wow! Holy crap. Well, I guess I was wrong again. That is 2 fucking matches in a row I've got wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, and moving on to the semifinals of this tournament to face the Gooner. I almost said JC. I'm so used to, well, JC wins all the fucking time. I'm just used to saying JC wins. To face Cody. JC sucked today. The Gooner beat him. Cody Rhodes moving on to the semifinals to face the Gooner, Luke Ballmer from Team Luke the Gooner 94 in matchup number 1 of the semifinals. Congratulations to Cody Rhodes. He wants that world championship back. And interesting enough for Cody Rhodes, the guy that beat him for the world title that ended up vacating that championship, well, he's gone. He is no longer in this tournament. Interesting. We'll see what happens. I mean, Cody Rhodes has been on a roll until JC beat him. So, I mean, he had a great run, then he won the world title. That shocked the shit out of me, I'm not even going to lie. Little bit shocked the shit out of me that he beat him, that he won that championship. But then he turned around and defended the title very successfully before dropping it to JC, who ended up having to vacate it due to the rules that were set in place for episode number 500. And for those of you that haven't seen episode 500 yet, shame on you. It is in our VODs. It's also on YouTube. It was a fantastic show, Champions versus Champions. It was YTD World War III from YouTube taking on Wrestle Wars Genesis from Twitch. Whomever side had a champion become victorious on that evening would vacate the other's title. And unfortunately for Wrestle Wars Genesis, World War III cleaned house. It was a clean sweep. Not one match won by Wrestle Wars Genesis champions, and all championships were vacated. But anyway, all right. Is Luke here now? I'm literally just opening up the dashboard again, so I had no idea.
Technically a 2-time Triple Crown champion since he did beat Cody. I am.
Yo, Luke the Gooner, welcome in. I see you got Life's Message. Fantastic. But yeah, the Gooner took out the man that became Triple Crown champion. He won the world title, which if he had not have lost to Elijah Archer, he would have been the first person. Well, it was second, actually, because Amber Extreme ended up doing it. But he would have became the first person to hold 4 titles at the same time. did not complete his agenda. Archer beat him for the television championship, which of course vacated that title. By the way, he couldn't pull it off today. He got beat up today. Archer got beat up. But anyway, Luke the Gooner defeated JC, took him out of the tournament, and moved on to the semifinals. He will now face Cody Rhodes, Luke the Gooner, in the semifinal of this tournament. So congratulations. And by the way, glad to see you're here. But here we go. Next match of the quarterfinals from Team Variance of Strife. It is Humboldt's, the Arcane, taking on the former two-time television champion Gunther, representing the Imperium. And this actually should be a very interesting matchup because Gunther tends to start his matches one of two ways. Either a little slow and calculating, or he starts off with a bang. Humboldt's, however, almost always the same. That guy gets beat up for about a third of a match and then somehow makes a comeback, like he's a combination of the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan or some shit, then starts opening a can of whoop-ass. We'll see what happens. He's had a little bit of trouble gaining some ground on Wrestle Wars Genesis, but to be fair, like Joe Link said earlier, Dusty, he hasn't really had an opportunity for a title on Genesis. He also has not really had an opportunity for one-on-one competition. So tonight is first singles competition matchup, really, and it's in a tournament. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get the match started. I'm gonna leave you in the ever so pleasant grasps of one Dusty, who is gonna sail the ship for a little while. I gotta go get Minishi a snack. I won't be too long. I'm gonna grab myself a drink too. Actually, a new coffee is required. Caffeine, some liquid fuel. But here we go. Humboldt's the Arcane versus Gunther. Matchup number 3 of this Gold Rush tournament. Let's go. All right, so I will be right back. Dusty, I leave it to you. Make sure you tell the Fam Jam some jokes or something. Make fun of one of them. I don't care. You know what you do? Go to Discord, go to the jokes channel, and just start reading whatever. Even if they're stupid, you can just read them. Yeah. All right, anyways, I'll be right back, guys. And by the way, you bunch of fucking trolls, don't give Dusty a hard time. And for God's sakes, if one of you ban Dusty while I'm gone, I will fucking ban your ass. Or Life will. Somebody will. It'll happen. We'll make it happen. How dare you in advance. Anyways, I'll be back.
Hello, ban me now. So Frog Hammett legs. Together we will grow strong and our communities will remain strong by our constant support for one another's endeavors. With that said, with
I would like to love it right for very full of shit. What do you call it? Sad trouble, a blueberry.
TYG. How's it going, Frog Hammett legs? Laugh, I hear I'm banning people now.
I hear I'm banning. Yeah, he's banning. There's like 2 people who can ban now. We're not just shouting himself out.
My pleasure, Frog. Pretty good. Went from a nap to pizza and coffee, so things are swell. The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices, 010. The number to win a YTD championship matches, 01.
Oh, is that the first thing you did?
Probably not. Play the way you sit on my lap now.
Pizza sounds good. You can keep the hot bean juice.
Yeah, you just did it. This is our first time we can play stuff. Yeah, you can learn fast. You don't tell me how to get
There is definitely about to lose. Just want to put that out there now. I already see the tension between the Gunner and JT. So,
You want to be this also? I forgot.
See this entrance? Like, this is a really cool entrance. I do like it.
I was just having a good time with it. Usually my cousin have more to make an asshole. All over in this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trans.
Make way for the ring general, Gunther.
6'5", nearly 300 pounds of pure
You are
malice.
following
And his
the very
opponent,
best in
representing
fantasy wrestling excellence by
Imperium
non-pure.
from Vienna,
Welcome to the world's
Austria,
strength
weighing in
Resistance.
at 297 pounds, Gunther!
Look at the pure determination on his face.
It's determination and confidence, Cole, because Gunther knows exactly how good he is. Gunther knows he is on another level.
It seems like Gunther is rarely in a good mood. I mean, does it hurt to smile?
That's not necessarily true. Gunther smiles on the inside when he fillets an opponent's chest with his chops.
Gunther is so unflinching, as if nothing phases him.
The man's impervious to distraction because he's constantly focused on the task at hand.
That's like watching a machine.
Welcome in the Saint Sins.
Welcome to Saints.
This first round tournament match will help determine the landscape of the rounds to come.
And no one wants to get knocked out this early in the tournament, so while this isn't the finals, I'm still expecting a big match feel.
You're right, Saxton. These superstars have every intention of winning this whole thing, so they'll be fighting hard for the right to move on.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
And a hellacious fall from the cage.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Drops the knee. Open the door, Rec. Open it up.
This is very interesting.
Come on, we don't have all day.
Relax, he's got it open.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? He's making his way up the side of the cage.
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Ooh.
He's got it.
I have returned. What's going on?
He paid for that one.
Oh, man, big time.
Wow. That's just rude. How dare you? What's that? Of course. Gaslight.
Byron, how can a superstar take advantage of an opportunity when locked in the cage?
Rewatch the VOD.
To stay on your feet, even if you are on the defensive.
Why? What
if
happened?
You're standing, you can be mobile, and that can increase your chances of escape.
The more a competitor moves,
There's a new guy in
the
chat.
harder it is for them to be defeated. The cage is your ally, or you're eating steel. There's no in between.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Glenola sounded himself out.
With a jawbreaker.
Nice. Way to go, Glenola. All right. Oh, the Saint Sins. Welcome in, the Saint Sins. Appreciate you stopping by. Welcome to episode number 501. Fuck! Glenola! Son of a bitch. I just got back. I mean,
He forces a break before the count of two.
can I wait until the next match at least? I just got here. Son of a bitch. What? I mean, do you really have to stick up for him? The rules are the rules. You need to stand up for Glenola and his preposterous, insubordinate antics. I mean, so not only does my entire mod team full of insubordination, now my broadcast team Also developing insubordinate tactics. Lovely. Awesome. Shut up, Froggy. Nobody's talking to you. Take that, sir. How dare you? Froggy says timing. That was not good timing. But anyways, welcome in the St. Sins. Appreciate you for being here. But apparently I got to leave the broadcast again because some insubordinate fucker just cut my cord. So I am out. Packed and dusty running the broadcast.
Will remain strong by our constant support for women authors and others. With the said group. How dare you, how dare you. Check out the latest plays in TWA merch. Purchase your coffee cup, tea or ball cap right now. URL.
Gunther cuts him off. Gunther, rear naked choke now
Dusty.
locked in. He's in complete control. This could do it. No, stops the count at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
And Gunther starting to really feel the wear and tear on this battle.
The toll, the damage that a steel cage match does. We are seeing it right now, Michael. Making the big climb towards victory.
Trying to make their way out of the cage. Gets him with the counter.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage. Nasty impact.
Oh no, he comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
The ring general powerbomb.
Gunther can taste victory now. And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
When you introduce the enclosure, everything is possible. What a match.
See, I couldn't remember how that one worked. I couldn't remember if I was out for a certain length of time or if it was just a match or remainder of a match. I couldn't remember. It's been so long since I've looked at them myself. I should look just to be sure, because
Takes a lot of guts to even set foot in the cage, but to win
15 minutes, son of a bitch. All right, so, but what I'll do, I think I've already been out for, what, 2 or 3?
Really at any point during this match.
So, I'll get the next match, the final match of the quarterfinals started, and then I will remove myself. We don't want to listen to Glenola gripe about breaking the rules, and then, of course, Dusty will stick up for him and suggest that I need an additional time limit for banning. It's just a big, jumbled mess up here today. You think I can stay? We're just going to say, fuck Glenola. Oh, Glenola said, wow, Glenola says I'm good. It's actually 15 minutes. 10 minutes of bliss. Cut the cords was 15. Yeah, I should have remembered that. But anyways, okay. Luke the Gooner says, my rant about Pez was just passionate, and I felt like I just wanted to get it out of my system. Archer, just the frustration and the state it's in with this free-to-play and not many modes out. I've never actually played it. Has anybody else played that?
What?
Pez. It's a football game or soccer game.
To see a complete list of champions from each respective brand, simply type
I've never actually played.
TWA, WCW, or YTD into the chat.
Pez is just shit when I play it.
You seen me stream?
I mean, that was like the answer to FIFA, right?
No, it's the answer for FIFA.
Oh, is it? Okay. All right. Okay. I actually didn't. Yeah, I have seen you stream it. Luke, didn't you say they changed the name of it or so? Oh no, they changed the name. So FIFA no longer the name of the football franchise. Apparently, it's something else now. What did you say it was, Luke? Who took over FIFA?
EA Sports FC.
EA Sports FC. Okay.
Yeah.
FIFA.
Okay. I knew something like that. It was yeah, FIFA. Yeah. Or some people call it FIFA. Isn't it international? Isn't that what the I?
It's international.
PES is now eFootball.
Well, yeah, I guess it's not international, but international doesn't sound like E either, so it's kind of weird. But anyway,
I think international.
FIFA, tomato. Pez is now eFootball. Nobody plays it. Yeah. I mean, I haven't. I know a few people that do, but I haven't personally myself. So, Dusty, this match is we're calling your ass into action here now. Final match in the quarterfinals. Somebody gets to move on to face Gunther and complete our semi-final bracket for this Gold Rush tournament. Jack Quad from Team Dusty is next, taking on War the Machine from the Wolfpack and Team Glenola. Dare I ask how you think this match is going to go, Dusty?
I'm gonna lose.
Well, I've always been a Pez fan.
You think you're going to lose to War the Machine?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a banger of a match. We're going to find out. It is next.
Alice loves
All right, here we go. Final match of the quarterfinals. Jack Quad from Team Dusty versus Team Glenola's War the Machine. Alan Severn's little baby brother, which is still fucking weird considering he's bigger than Alan Severn. But anyways, is what it is. Let's go.
You love WHO now. Because I don't really want to play FIFA LOL.
You know, I might have just started this match with no entrances by accident.
It's fine. I mean, nobody needs to see Jack Quad.
It happens from time to time.
War the teddy bear.
Konami make me play FIFA.
War is a teddy bear. In whose fucking world is War the Machine a teddy bear?
Haha.
Konami make me play FIFA.
Okay, now here's the question. If you know...
Back to lurking.
You must know the Konami codes.
I didn't play... I mean, back in the day, maybe I played some of their games, but I haven't played anything recent. And I did. I started the quarterfinal match with no entrances.
War is Alice teddy bear. Mine. You tell me I'm wrong, lad.
Oh! Jesus Christ. Well, I did say this was going to be a banger, but so far it's a banger for Jack Quad. I mean, he is climbing that cage far too quickly. Did he really think he was going to get away from War that quickly? Vendetta isn't here to take Alice Hart. Roxanne is currently doing that, Sir Jack says.
He eludes the contact.
Life says, mine. You tell me I'm wrong. You what? What did I miss? Oh, geez, your teddy bear. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, well, that's what Sir Jack said too. Same thing. Froggy. Still in the house. I mean, technically, I don't have to play anything, but I want to play a football game. FIFA feels like the only choice with content. Well, I mean, like I said, as it is, I don't really play a lot of... well, first of all, I don't play a lot of sports games anymore. And second of all, I've never played FIFA, so I don't know how... Like, I don't... Yeah, I don't know much about it, really. I assume you've played?
With every step.
Superstar.
Today, the Fiendberry is Danhausen. Welcome in, Fiendberry. How you doing today? Appreciate you stopping by. So anyways, yeah, the Fiendberry is Danhausen, apparently. And Sir Jack is jumping into Froggy's arms. I mean, we don't judge, but... I mean, what kind of establishment do you think this is, Sir Jack? 158, unlucky. So the numbers are 010 and 011. Those are the numbers you're looking for. You need to come within 50 points by the end of the show of one of those two numbers if you would like to win one of the rewards.
The new jackpot number for a chance to win a channel redemption of your choices. 010, the number to win a right.
You'll probably have to do that again, Fiendberry, because Stream Elements was beaking off just as you did that, so it didn't show your... There you go. So the Fiendberry has been following the Archiverse for 8 months, 24 days, and 16 hours.
The Find Fairy rule numbers are 3.
Interesting that I chose to use crickets. But I figured I was already there. I may as well go with the flow. But anyways, Fiendberry, thank you for following for so long. We appreciate you. Froggy Both Legs is Big E. You just put exclamation point follow, Dusty.
takes incredible guts to make this climb.
Well, just saying. Yeah. He's keeping you distracted. They like to fucking do that while we're on the broadcast. They try to catch us off guard with shit. Trust me, I know. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Appreciate that, by the way. Appreciate that. Luke the Gooner says it's kind of like Fight Forever, where the game looks fun, gameplay-wise, but lacks the content. Yeah, well, I mean, I've heard that. To be honest, since the game came out, the first week, I have not seen anybody streaming Fight Forever. Not one person. I'm not saying they're not. I could just not. They could be running wild with it when I'm not paying attention. But I have seen very few people to begin with, much less after the first week or so the game came out. So 0-2-1 Fiendberry, you just came close to both numbers. So right now you're the only one in the running, and you are close to both numbers. So the Channel Redemption Reward and the YTD Championship opportunity. So if by the end of the show somebody doesn't take out your 0-2-1, you will actually win not one, but both. 6-2-7 for Sir Jack the Greatest. Unlucky. Oh shit! 2 count only. Quad kicks out. But now he's laid out in the middle of the ring, and War is climbing the cage here. Not looking good. Not looking good for Jack Quad right now. He's got to get up there and get up there fast. Here he comes. Oh, he got there on time. Oh, big right hand right to the jaw of War the Machine. He's pounding away on that big-ass tree-sized thigh of War the Machine. And now they are both having a race to the top of the cage. We're going to have ourselves a good old-fashioned slobber knocker right on top of this cage, is what's going to happen here. I don't know what Jack Quad was just thinking there. Left himself completely vulnerable for War the Machine to slam his face off the top of the cage. Oh! Quad returned the favor. Quad's got a real chance here. War the Machine moving like a sloth. Oh, he got it! Jack Quad climbing over the wall. That is it. That is all. Not officially yet. Not official. There we go. Officially, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and moving on to the semifinals of this tournament, Jack Quad from Team Dusty, your victor, and also finalizes the semifinals. So he will move on to face Gunther in the second semifinal match of this Gold Rush tournament. Congratulations. And here you didn't think he was going to win. You literally said, oh, I'm going to get my ass kicked. Froggy says, I'd be Popper Mothlegs. What? What the fuck did I miss? Hold on. Talk with your fist, that's the severed way. I'm so glad the betting lines haven't been open.
You have to hand it to them. They found an opening, even when it looked like things could easily.
He is out of the running. Who's out of the running?
No, he's inside the ring again.
Who's out of the running? Oh, are you talking about the Fiendberry? That was his third time playing. Did he play it 3 times? Because I know there was one time he tried to play, and the numbers didn't come up for him. At least I think it was him.
Follow wage.
One there. No. Glenola's correct. He played for a 3rd time. I don't know how, because that's supposed to be set so you can only play twice. I'm going to have to check on that. But anyways, Glenola is correct. So nobody has come close at this point to the numbers then. They're back on the table. But that was cool. 0-2-1. That got him close to both numbers. Ripperino, Dusty says. Fiendberry says, oh, my bad. Well, I mean, technically speaking, not your fault. It shouldn't have allowed you to play for a third time. All right, here we go. Moving on to the semifinals of the tournament.
Only 2 plays per show. Sorry,
First match is going to be one hell of a matchup. We've got Luke the Gooner from Team... Luke Balmer, the Gooner from Team Luke the Gooner 94, taking on Cody Rhodes in matchup number 1 of the semifinals. And then, of course, the second match of the semifinals is going to be Jack Quad taking on the former 2-time television champion Gunther. So it's a fantastic semifinals, and I'm also going to open the betting lines as of right now. Give me a second. So that you guys have a chance to bet on the matches for the semifinals.
Give me my butt back, sir.
You can't bet? Open your dashboard.
No, I can't. Well, she can't.
Oh, okay. All right, so... All right, here we go. So who moves on to the championship final? Is it going to be the Gooner from Team Luke the Gooner 94 or
it's my treasure.
Cody Rhodes, the former 2-time world champion? 5 minutes to make your bets. And there we go. Betting lines are open. Gamble away, you bunch of fiends. And here we go. First match of the semifinals, the Gooner versus Cody Rhodes. Let's turn and burn. All right. Let's just jump back to the chat here. Dusty grabs Sir Jack by the butt. You're grabbing some ass in there. Only 2 plays per show. Sorry, Fiendberry. Yep, Glenola is correct. Correct. We've already got looks like we got 1,000 Archiverse bucks on the Gooner. I'm going to guess Luke the Gooner's tapping into the betting lines here. Somebody else put 100 Archiverse bucks in, so it's 1.1k right now in the pool.
The title collector.
Oh, was it Froggy that gave that much? Looks like 3 people have now voted for the Gooner. No love for Cody Rhodes. I thought for sure, Dusty, that Life is Great would have voted for Cody Rhodes. Life, you didn't bet for Cody Rhodes, your favorite superstar of all time.
Champions, Luke the Goon.
Imagine all the hard work, the training, and the
Froggy says money on the Gooner.
WWE. Now double it, and you can see the magnitude of this man's accomplishment.
In WWE, the only
Life, how dare you, Sir Jack says.
Champion is staying champion, and his journey was twice as hard, but the work from here is double too.
Still $1,100. There are Archiverse bucks in the pool. Nobody else has bet yet. Anybody else wants to win some Archiverse bucks? I mean, they can be used for a variety of different things. Somebody bet 10 Archiverse bucks on Cody Rhodes.
This is one nightmare you can't wake up from. You've got to live through it. Cody will make sure of it.
Steals Frog Helmet Legs butt.
Good Lord. Dusty steals Froggy Mothleg's butt. You stole his ass? That could be a shitty situation depending on what goes down. Could be a shitty situation. All right, so I'll be honest, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of interesting additional information in the dirt sheets. At least not today.
Emoji face with tears of joy.
Where are you?
Emoji face with tears of joy. Emoji face with tears of joy.
Everything else seems to be about Kevin Owens, primarily. Now, Ricochet did disclose a wrestling movie he's no longer performing. I don't know how interesting that is, though. We can look real quick, I guess. Right? I mean, it's ringsidenews.com by Steve Carrier. And it says, WWE star Ricochet has revealed that there is one move he won't be doing in a WWE ring anymore, despite his reputation for breathtaking aerial maneuvers. The move in question is the double moonsault, which Ricochet last executed during his time at NXT TakeOver War Games in 2018. To be fair, I don't blame him for not doing. I mean, he's getting older. He wants to have a long-term career. He probably will get pushed well at some point. I mean, there's a lot of really good internal information regarding how they view Ricochet within the company. So I can easily see him at some point being pushed. So why risk any of that? But in any case, in a recent interview with Chris Van Vliet, Ricochet explained his decision not to perform the double moonsault anymore. While he acknowledged that he could still do it if he wanted to, he mentioned that he doesn't have any plans to use the move again. Ricochet highlighted that executing the double moonsault requires a significant practice, and since he hasn't used it in a while, he would need time to hone the technique. He said, honestly, probably one of the only the double moonsault maybe. That's not even, honestly, I probably could still do it if I wanted to do it, but I don't want to. I just don't want to. I did it off the cage. I would have to actually take some time to practice, really practice, because it's just one that's not used often. I was just asked the other day when was the last time I even did it, and I couldn't tell you the last time I did it. The double moonsault, I just don't know. The double moonsault has been a rare spectacle in Ricochet's impressive career, apart from the unforgettable moment when he performed it off the cage at NXT TakeOver War Games. Ricochet couldn't recall any other instance when he used the move, despite being renowned for his high-flying abilities. He expressed a lack of interest in incorporating the double moonsault into his current repertoire. He said, other than the one off the cage at NXT, before that, even like in the ring, man, I couldn't tell you. Ricochet's wrestling journey has been remarkable, from his successful independent career to joining WWE in January 2018. Since then, he has held various championships, including the NXT North American Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, and United States Championship. The WWE superstar is now preparing for an intriguing showdown against Logan Paul at WWE SummerSlam on August 5th in Detroit, Michigan. I mean, I don't know, Dusty, what do you think? Do you think it was good for him to remove that from his repertoire?
Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be good. The Brain Buster. And he begins his
I mean, I think it's one of those things people want to see. Now, he says he can't remember the last time he did it, but he did the double moonsault more than once. Luke the Gooner says, Cody's entrance at Money in the Bank with Union Jack on, he's back when he's supposed to be the American Nightmare, was funny. I didn't even notice that, actually. I hadn't noticed that. Did you notice that, Dusty? Apparently at Money in the Bank, Cody Rhodes had a Union Jack on his back when he's supposed to be the American Nightmare. Well, I mean, maybe for one night only, he wanted to be the UK Nightmare. I don't know. I didn't even notice. Of his entrance, yeah, well, I kind of figured you were talking about his jacket because you did mention entrance, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't notice. No idea. But that's funny. Yeah, that's what they're saying at NXT TakeOver War Games, I believe they said, without reopening the article. Yeah. Now, does it say if he has, because I swear I've seen him do it more than just then. I know that's the last time, but is that the only time, I wonder?
I am not going to use a move I haven't used since
I kind of thought so.
I know a Union Jack.
Luke the Gunner says, I know a Union Jack. Well, I mean, you would. You would definitely know it. Well, there's that too. Jack Quad also knows about the Union Jack. I mean, to be fair, so does Mitchell Vaughn, and I mean, there's a few.
To be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
Honeybee, yep. I mean, the list continues. Fair, Sir Jack.
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make
He's just a wannabe. Oh, give me a moment. My wife is calling me. I will be right back.
Dangerous one.
At the top, but he still has a way to go to end this. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
Heck of a view from up there, but he'll enjoy a view from the floor even more.
Oh, not from up there. No. Somebody stop that. No! He's ripped from the cage and sent hurtling down.
And that could be the end of the match.
End of the match, Saxton. That could be the end of his career.
He just has to
There
swing
goes
that
my
leg
money.
over. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over. In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
And now he's made it to the top of the cage. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
He doesn't want to spend too much time.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't.
Somebody stop that. No! And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, but I have a feeling the fall's about to be so far.
Face first. Fortitude being tested with every step.
Oh, no. He comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
This is not going to end well.
Does he get it here? And referee cuts off the count in one.
It's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in the tank.
Cody Rhodes hooks him up.
Looking to put his opponent on Dream Street Crossroads. Cody Rhodes just might have finished things.
No way.
He is just barely still in the fight. I don't know how many more times he's going to be able to kick out after that. That was too close for comfort.
Disbelief on the face of the American Nightmare. What's he going to have to do to put this away? And now he's looking to advance up the cage wall. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
It's been an hellacious encounter thus far.
The tides have swung in multiple directions. It's anyone's guess how this one's going to end.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top. Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage.
He's made it to the top, but can he finish? He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over.
Off the steel, all the way up.
Somebody stop that now! He's
Now
working
do know
toward
how to
making
feel
his
about
escape.
this
He can
release.
almost taste the win in this cage match.
He just has to swing that leg over.
And here we go. He's headed up the cage.
And there's the survivor of this steel cage match.
Damn
These
good
guys
cage
gave everyone
match.
their money's worth. Here's
Oh,
another
dear.
look.
You can't just stare at him laugh.
Yep.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner, or at least what's left of one.
Celebrating now, visiting the medical facility tomorrow.
Absolutely. That's the kind of win that can catapult you to bigger and better things.
Bet 500 Archer bucks. On myself. Let me refund you. Oh wait, I can't. Fuck's sake. Emoji face with tears of joy. Check out the latest craze in TWA merch. Purchase your coffee cup, tea or ball cap right now. URL. Not a nod, only a diamond in the rough. We can refund redeems but not bets laugh.
I have returned. Sorry about that. The missus called. Had to answer. Don't like to die in my sleep. You know how it works. But anyway, so I see Cody Rhodes. Holy fuck. Moving on to the tournament final. This is kind of crazy, isn't it? It's like he just needs to have that championship belt. I mean, I was shocked when he won it the first time. Then he defended it before coughing it up to JC, who vacated it. Now he's on his way to winning it again in this fucking Gold Rush tournament. That's nuts. Nuts. But wow. I thought for...
Finish the story.
Sorry?
Money, money.
The bets? Yeah. Oh, right, yeah.
Money, money, yeah, yeah.
I'll make sure I issue that before I... before I forget. Alright, here we go.
Just don't give away the points.
Savages.
Yeah, Glenola won it.
Glenola won it? Did he... Oh, because he put $10 on Cody Rhodes.
Yep. More than ass.
Of course he did. Alright. So 1,620 Archiverse bucks being distributed to the person being debated right now that bet 10 Archiverse bucks on that pot. Cheapskate. But anyways, here we go. Final match of the semifinals from Team Dusty. It is Jack Quad, the Savage Beast, taking on Gunther, representing Imperium. Winner of this match, of course, moving on to face Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, in the tournament final for the right to hold the championship gold. Dusty, I know you're going to pick Jack Quad. You're not going to pick Gunther, are you? But what do you guys think?
Well, I'm gonna pick Gunther.
You're going to pick Gunther just in case he wins.
Yep.
All right. So who moves on to face Cody Rhodes? Is it going to be Gunther?
Don't forget to follow the action in YT
or Jack Quad
on YouTube. URL
5 minutes to make your bets, as always. And there we go. Betting lines are open. And it is showtime and go time, ladies and gentlemen. Matchup 2 and the final semifinal match of the afternoon. Gunther versus Jack Quad. Let's go. I hit the wrong button and went backwards almost. Button happy. It's like being trigger happy, but you know, with buttons. In case you didn't understand that. Although I guess you're from the fucking UK. You guys understand us Canadians better than the Americans, eh?
I'm not from UK.
Where are you from? Britain?
No.
Where are you from?
Poland.
Oh, you're from Poland. Well, you've never fucking told me that. How do I know? So you're from Europe then?
Yes.
Ah! Shame on me for not knowing my fucking geographic locations.
I mean, did you hear where Jack Quad is from?
So I did notice that, but you know, there's also people from other places that they aren't actually from, so you never know. You never do know.
Has arrived. A man who ruled NXT with an iron fist.
But anyway, so Poland, interesting. It's funny because I have a larger following from the UK and Europe and Asia than I do from fucking Canada or the US.
Representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther!
But yeah, into my broadcast, not even into my chat, to the broadcast. That's why I said, are you related to Glenola? Because,
meaning there is no room for games and
money. Yeah, Glenola says.
Seriously. Like he's
Put your Archiverse bucks where your mouth is, Mr. Yeah.
It's difficult not to admire the expert.
I see one person bet on Gunther, but I don't think it was a... It was you? Okay.
Gunther is so unflinching.
One person on Gunther.
The man's impervious to distraction because
and it didn't even register an amount.
Yeah, it's like watching a machine.
As of yet, anyways. Just says one person voted. 0% Gunther, 0% Jacquard.
Oh wow, one click on Frog.
This guy is the real.
Oh, there we go. Froggy put 1,000 on Jacquard. Who else wants in on this?
I lost 500.
I lost 500.
2 minutes, 20 seconds to get your bets in.
And his opponent from Poland, weighing in at 290 pounds, the relentless.
Look at the look on Jack Quad's face. It looks like he's like, you fuckers are lucky I'm even coming back out here. You nixed my goddamn entrance music. Stuck me in a cage with War of the Machine. You fucking assholes.
The WWE Universe may not like it,
but you were wrong. He did win.
You keep complaining, and I'll keep pointing out every.
I'd like to see a rematch between Quad and War, but in a different match type. You know what I mean? I'd like to see what they would do, like in a last man standing, last man in hell, lockdown, something to that effect. That'd be fun.
I think they had a match.
War and Quad, did they? Yeah. Glenola, can you verify that? Luke the Gooner says I lost 500. Well, the Gooner did awesome in the quarterfinals. Apparently, he just wasn't up to the task of beating Cody Rhodes.
Play. Infinite Oni, your numbers are 9, 6.
Infinite Oni. Welcome back in, Infinite Oni. 969. Unlucky. You should play again, though, and see if you can get closer to that, unless you've already played once.
A competitor who does not know the meaning.
I mean, the only person that came close to both was the Fiendberry, but his was illegitimate, much like himself. I do like the 969 number, though. It is.
There's a lot on the line in this semifinals match. These superstars are determined to reach.
Oh, Quad starting off with a bang. Oh my God, Gunther reverses and retaliates. I thought Jack Quad was going to start off with a bang again, but Gunther said, "Fuck you." 058. Life, that puts you in the running. Well, for both. That puts you in the running for both now. So if nobody beats Life, Life is Great is going to win both jackpots with 058. And a standing missile dropkick to Jack Quad's chest. I got to tell you, after already going through the quarterfinals and wrestling a match, that probably doesn't feel that great, does it? Probably not that great.
To win a channel redemption of your choices. 010, the number to win a YTV championship.
I mean, not that any, retaliation or attack from Gunther's going to feel good, but a drop kick to the chest after you've already been through a matchup, and against War of the Machine of all people, inside of a steel cage. I don't want anybody fucking kicking me, much less Gunther standing missile drop kicking me in the fucking sternum. That is ghastly. YTD. Oh my God. War versus Quad. Last man in hell dark match. has been redeemed.
Have to avoid a pinfall or submission, but they have to worry about an opponent escaping as
You're lucky he didn't win this tournament already, because he would have went fucking full championship match on your ass, I bet.
Nothing more dangerous than a caged animal. So many take the coward's way out and climb, but many more are going to grit their teeth.
Alan Severn and War the Machine, and technically Jennifer Wolf too. He's one of few people that have multiple characters, like more than two. Usually it's two wrestlers under your management per streamer team, but I mean, to be fair, Glenola has always well written them into storylines between him and Froggy and whomever else is involved with the angles and storylines that come out of the Wolfpack. So when you're that involved and it's not a big deal. The reason I don't allow everybody to do it is because, I mean, look at a recent removal from the community, for instance. Kept trying to redeem matches and superstars and then not following up with anything, not showing up. Hell, he got banned from the Discord for an entire day, didn't even know. I mean, it was crazy. But we would have issues like that. And then the next thing you know, you're shelving superstars, which makes it harder to come up with matches all the time. It's just not worth it. Just not worth it.
And now he's starting to make his way up the cage.
Fortitude being tested with every step.
On a stomp.
You can always clone yourself.
From the middle rope. Oh, misses the mark.
You can sleep and your clone can, proceed with the rest of your day.
And did you hear the impact of that?
That's it.
Okay.
And he's still in the game.
But I mean, if you were cloned, you'd be, what, one of a two kind.
Hey, it might be time for a change of
I mean, they do utilize your own,
Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to
your
make
own
it all
cells to
right.
create that clone. A very weird process, by the way. I don't know why the fuck we're talking about it, because you were saying that you can't basically spread yourself too thin. I said, well, if you clone yourself, you can go rest and your clone can go do the dirty work.
Exclamation point. Driven through the ground.
But I mean, seriously though, have you ever looked into cloning? Like, just kind of read about the process behind cloning? We should,
I don't know how Glenn does it. Laugh, I can barely manage my teeth.
yeah, well, I mean, I'm not a big fan. To be fair. I don't speak for everybody else. The other thing I'm not a fan of is bringing back the wrong types of species when it comes to animals. Listen, if you want to bring back an animal that should still be here but was wrongfully extinct due to mankind's issues, okay. I have no problem with, condors. Beautiful bird, giant, be cool to see one soar the sky. Probably the biggest bird that we had left after, pterodons and everything left the planet and went extinct. But, there's no reason anybody needs to look out their backyard and see a fucking T-Rex running around, okay? Have you seen Jurassic Park, motherfuckers? Stop. Right now, it does not need to be done. You want to bring back woolly mammoths? Okay. I mean, they were good eating. They just got overhunted. There were no laws. I'm good with that shit. I am not okay with a fucking velociraptor eating my dog in the backyard. Stop it. I mean, that is some crazy shit.
Jurassic Park is an LGBT.
Froggy says Jurassic Park is an LGBTQ plus icon.
Feels like it's opportune time to get out of
Yeah, well, there's certain aspects. Dinosaurs switch their genders and eat capitalist, right? Right? And listen, I like the movies. I like them. I'm not saying I don't like them, but I don't want to be sitting here doing a broadcast with Dusty or Oni or Joe or anybody, Glenola, and suddenly I look outside and there's a goddamn fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex looking for a snack out my fucking window. I'll take the 0. Hard pass.
And Gunther definitely thought that would put him down. I can't imagine he's going to take it easy on him.
Gunther just kind of stood there and oh, fuck! I was just going to say, he just stood there and Quad get back to his feet. That was a monstrous fucking spear by Jack Quad right there. Dinosaur, I already read that. Froggy, say something new. I don't want to keep reading your same sentence, goddammit.
Getting ever so close to the very peak
I
of the
agree
steel
though,
cage.
if it's a species humans
I agree, though,
have
Arch.
messed up,
If it's a
then we
species
have
humans have
to
messed
do
up,
something.
we have an obligation to do something. I agree. That's the only, you know, there's many species of animals that should still be here with us that aren't because we're savage human beings. You know, so, let's just take out human beings. We're fucking animals. We're the top of the food chain, apex predator animals. Right? We are, at the end of the day, animals. We're not humans. What the fuck is a human? You know, because we learned how to speak. And we walk a little straighter. Right? Right? Invented sharp sticks. And, you know, learn to eat from fucking utensils and shit. But, I mean, come on. We're animals. At the end of the day, we were... and we were supposed to be the intelligent animals. Oh, look at this. Gunther is moments away from dropping over that cage. Here comes Quad, though. Can he get there in time is the question. Can he get there? No, he can't get there in time. It's unofficial, but looks like the... Oh, God. Jack Quad is going to be fucking fuming. That might be another rivalry right there. A rivalry between Jack Quad and Gunther. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match and moving on to the tournament final to face Cody Rhodes. It is Gunther representing the Imperium that is your victor and moving on in this tournament. Wow.
Cody v. Gunther, that's a GD Collison.
You were correct. It is no streamer teams have made it through. Even anybody that wait a minute, has somebody claimed Cody Rhodes, or is he free agency again?
He's definitely a superstar to watch in the weeks to come. That was a spectacular performance.
You can't claim somebody just to claim that you won the fucking tournament. That is ghastly. Does everybody else hear that? Dusty trying to work the system here. He's going to claim a superstar just so he can claim that he won the fucking tournament. See, I think you are related to Glenola. You guys are brothers from another mother. I'm telling you, I don't give a shit if you're from Poland. I'm pretty sure Glenola is too. He's really not, but, you know, I'm starting to think he is. I'm starting to think he is. Because you probably didn't go to the States. Neither did your pappy. Glenola, Mr. Jim the Anvil fucking Neidhart, though, I'm sure has traveled. Right?
Doesn't Sir Jack have...
Doesn't Sir Jack have... I don't know. Did Sir Jack... I mean, I know that... I know Oni at one point made him a free agent after, you know, he shall not be named, was removed. But I wasn't sure if anybody had claimed him or kept him claimed or what have you in that regard, but maybe. Froggy says Glenn Kaczynski. Oh my God. That is fucking funny. That is definitely a Polish name right there. Even I can recognize that. You know what I always did like about Poland, though? Even though your team doesn't always fare well in the World Cup and all that shit, you guys have some amazing hockey players. Some amazing fucking hockey players. Can we talk about that? Any hockey fans in the...
I just checked.
What? Seriously. Google Polish NHL players. Seriously. You're going to be surprised.
Only out of the US
Glenola says, only out of the U.S. once, a week in Germany. Uh-oh. I'm trying to think. Toya Hachijo lives there. You did not sleep with any of Toya's family, did you? Oh! And leave Mrs. Cookie, or Miss Cookie alone, too. That's, of course, in advance in case you return to Germany. So, anyways, incidentally... And out of sheer curiosity, inquiring minds must know, you know. What the hell were you doing in Germany? Was this military related or vacation related? Or you got drunk and somebody put you on a plane related?
Job related.
I'll be honest, I'd be pissed if I woke up and somebody had put me on a plane drunk and I ended up in Germany. Like, you couldn't have picked a better destination than Germany? No offense to any Germans. Germany's a lovely, lovely country, but I mean, you can't send me to Hawaii or Switzerland or some fucking thing. I don't know. You send me to Germany. But whatever. Glola says, nope. Then what the fuck were you doing in Germany? Nope, nope. So it wasn't military related. It was not a vacation. Were you and Froggy hanging out and he teleported your ass?
It's just for transmission or something.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. I'm a little freaked out. It wasn't military related. It wasn't a vacation, but somehow Glenola was in fucking Germany. I mean, was this a goddamn dream? Did you just tell us a tree of knowledge or rotten fruit? Who do I get to share the payout with? Funny fucker. Yes, I'll get to the payout. Give me a second. My God. Savage creatures in our fucking fam jam. Dusty, they have no patience.
My brother was stationed there.
No fucking patience at all.
He got married. He was married.
All right, hold on, you fiend. Winner of the match was Gunther. I can't believe it's Gunther versus fucking Cody Rhodes for the world title. This is crazy. I don't even know what the fuck is going on with Wrestle Wars Genesis. So 1,001 Archerverse bucks being distributed. There we go.
The note was about Toya's family and about MRS Cookie.
All right, so who walks out world champion? Cody Rhodes. I know who Life's betting for. She loves Cody Rhodes. Big fan. You're betting on Gunther? Well, me too. I can't even bet, but I want Gunther to win this. The two-time former television champion. I would love to see him win it. That's where I'm going with this.
If Gunther wins this, I won't beat his ass.
Oh, all right. So you're gonna be using one of your redemptions.
How much?
Do you have a channel redemption reward, though, or only YTD ups? Because you can't challenge for the world title with a YTD up. I actually don't have... There's no way to earn a Genesis Championship match through redemptions. I should probably create one. I should probably create at least one. We used to have them, but the problem is in the early days, people were starting to redeem way too many championship matches, and that's not really the route we were trying to take the Archerverse, so we eliminated that from possibility. Yeah.
Maybe like 10,000 will be like a good number.
Yeah, something like that, because it should definitely be an earned thing, especially if you're going to use it randomly. You know what I mean? If you're going to use it randomly, you want to at least make sure they've earned that shit. But yeah. All right, so the betting lines have been open for a while now. There's 3 minutes, 45 seconds left of the betting line. Let's move on to the championship final. It is Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the third time only. The Genesis World Championship up for grabs in a Gold Rush tournament. Let's turn and burn. Let's get this puppy flowing. Let's go. And again, I'm betting for Gunther. I wish I could actually place a bet. Like I said, I think it's weird because it'd be a cool moment for people in the chat room. They actually can take Archerverse bucks from the broadcast host. Regardless if we have, I know we have infinite, but regardless of that fact, it would still be fun if they could take money from us. I think. Again, I don't speak for everybody else.
I can't even gamble, so I can't say anything.
No, you can't either, so. This is fucking crazy, though. Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the fucking World Championship. Like, what the fuck?
Choices 0-1-0. The number to win a YTD Championship matches 0-1.
Cody Rhodes has returned.
A man who changed.
Oh, Glenola says the nope was about Toya's family and Mrs. Cookies. My brother was stationed there and flew us over when he got married. Oh, that's right. You told me that story. That's right too. And through marriage, did you know that Glenola also technically related to the Greek god Papadon, who's a very underrated. I can't believe he's never turned up doing more body of work in like Impact at least or somewhere. That guy is technically awesome.
Making his way to
new game show with Archer's Money. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, we could have some fun with that, but
the American Nightmare.
technically speaking, there is a way you can use the old betting system and use the old point system that's built in still. But I mean, it doesn't affect your actual Archerverse bucks since they implemented the prediction system, so it's really neither here nor there. Unless you're going to keep track of all that shit some way, some manner. And I ain't fucking doing that. I'm just telling you that right now. I'm flat out not fucking doing it. Fuck all of y'all. I love you. You guys are awesome. We have some fantastic shows, but fuck all y'all. I ain't fucking doing it. So there. And that's all I got to say about that.
6'5", nearly 300 pounds of
You're too lazy for it. Nice.
Imperium from Vienna, Austria.
Well, I mean, I agree. That's what I'm saying. I do a lot already, but I am far too lazy to add that in there. That is a huge that's a huge undertaking to keep track of all those points and whoever's got what. Fuck that.
It seems like Gunther is
At least with the built-in prediction system, it actually feeds it through to my Stream Elements, so I can just look at Stream Elements quick and see what's going on that way. So, I'm just going to be a few moments. My beautiful wife just walked through the door, so I'm going to greet her as I should, and I shall return. I will be back. Sir Jack, I called you Sir Jack. You should ban me from the broadcast, man. That is fucking ghastly. I apologize. We'll discuss co-ownership for your compensation. Wow. Yes.
I'm 25% up.
Okay, I'll be back.
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
Tournament action underway, and Corey, the bracket is starting to take shape. These superstars have weathered the early storm, and now it's time for them to start digging deep. This is where you separate the contenders from the pretenders.
First a knife-edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Straight to the knee. An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
Off of TWA. Anyone donating will be giving me about 0.20 cents.
I don't blame you. That cage door has got to be looking pretty good right about now.
Blue L.
Heave aside. Jeez.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Oh, no. Oh, a reverse DDT.
Byron, what is important to remember in a steel cage match?
Quite simply, you are surrounded by a weapon. The cage can be your
I
ally
only
or
bet
your
on
enemy.
Cody
This
because
is a
I have a
situation where
0 win
defense
ratio
is
today
just
and
as
I'm hoping
important
it
as
continues
offense.
This is
last.
solid, it's
I
steel, it's
will
cold,
donate
it's
those
unforgiving. It
0.20
can mangle
cents for
flesh in
Glenn
seconds.
It is frightening to witness what competitors are
Hennig
capable
Lansing
of
save.
in this environment.
nasty impact.
And he hits the mat with a thud.
Got to be more aware of your opponent. Big impact.
Uh-oh. Crossface. Body is not meant to bend.
And rolls him off.
Ball uppercut.
That'll knock you silly. Nothing fancy there. Spinning Uranagi.
Gunther now from behind, rear naked choke.
Will this match end on a submission?
He is in serious trouble here and finds his way out.
Roundhouse on the mark.
The ring general delivering a powerbomb.
Cody's eyes look glazed over.
The American Nightmare able to persevere here. Absolutely incredible.
It is just unbelievable. And Gunther's tank has got to be running low, guys. I don't know what his game plan is now.
Beautiful hip toss.
Gunther quick to the counter.
Counter after counter. Picking up speed, building momentum. Trying to change the tides of the match.
No trying. The superstar has changed the tides of the match.
Pin attempt for the championship.
Anyone thinking that Gunther powerbomb thing is kinda sus? Check out the latest craze in TWA merch. Purchase your coffee cup, tea or ball cap right now.
Cody Rhodes looking for here. Oh my!
Skipping the rest. It is rather intimate now.
He's determined to make it to the top of the cage here, guys.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
Haha, he is really getting in there.
I return. Sorry about that. Duty called.
He's making his way up the side of the cage. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
Oh, yeah.
From up there, but he'll enjoy a view from
It's been an interesting match period so far. Like some of the other matches were fairly quick, but
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
he is.
Contact made on the side of the cage, and all that distance.
But really, neither one of them have really had the upper hand in the match so far. So it's been kind of just a back-and-forth battle, which is nice. But it's been one of the better, I think, so far already. This has probably been one of the better matches. Sadly, you know, there's no streamer teams involved at all here. Superstars only, but this is one of the better matches so far. Well, we're going to be having one final match of the evening for the Go Home Happy match, and that will be the matchup that Glenola redeems. So it'll be the Wolfman Alan Severn versus Elijah Archer for the Pure Wrestling Championship. And then that will be it. That will be all until tomorrow night, actually. Tomorrow night will be YTD Live. And then we were supposed to do Genesis Saturday, but I'm pretty sure we're going to do it Friday. Because I have to work late Saturday and late Sunday, so rather than putting it off until Monday, I thought better to just bring it back and we'll have it Friday night. So we're going to have the next 2 nights live shows. Yeah. So, but anyways, but that'll be the final match of the night, and then we'll see each other again Thursday night. Or did I say tomorrow night? Tomorrow night and Friday night. Yes, sorry. Tomorrow night for YTD Live, and then Friday night for Wrestle Wars Genesis. And initially, this was supposed to be the weekend. We've discussed this before, but I'm just bringing it back up so everybody's clear. Originally, this was the weekend for our first all-women stream preview, which is, of course, YTD Uncensored. Due to this being SummerSlam weekend, I am going to postpone our stream preview until the following weekend. So it will be next Sunday night, is what we're going to do. But yeah, so Archer versus Severn next. That'll be the Go Home Happy match of the evening, and then that is it. That is all. I mean, I'm actually curious now. At first, I was like, God damn it, Glenola. I mean, Team Glenola always up to something. You know, always up to something. Thank you. He is a fucking goblin. You are correct. And then you have, so you got the Goblin King, and then you have the Gremlin Queen, Jennifer Wolf. I mean, it's all, I see how it all paints a picture now. I see where you're going there, Dusty.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
And he denies Cody.
Oh, Goblin King and Gremlin Queen. Although she's going by the Queen of Chaos these days.
Sequence of reversals there.
Headlock cinched in and just tossed without regard. There are no words for the ride these fans have gone through in this match.
It has been
A female goblin? I don't know. A goblinette? I don't know. That's why I went with because she was initially called the Gremlin Queen, so I just went with Gremlin, Goblin, Gremlin. That's why I just went with it. But you're correct. I don't know. That's a good fucking question. Ask Glenola. He's the Goblin King, and has an entire team of Glenalians and all that kind of such. I mean, he has a Gremlin in the family, so I mean, he probably knows all about it. I think we asked Glenola.
I always wondered why they wouldn't let Jennifer eat after midnight.
Sorry, what? Whoa! Jesus Christ. Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. The winner of the match and the tournament and new Wrestle Wars Genesis World Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, your new champion, and for the second time, by the way. Or is that his third? I'm going to have to look. That might actually be his third reign. I'm checking right now. Life is probably throwing up right about now. Sorry about that, Life.
American Nightmare, Cody
Jesus fucking Rhodes.
I'm looking in the wrong spot here. I need Discord. There we go.
For the new champion. Really are looking at a new era, Cole. Soak it in.
It's a Noblin? Oh! Well, that kind of sounds fucking weird, though, because the man's the Gobbler. And she's just the Nobbler. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Wow. So Cody Rhodes is beginning his third reign as world champion. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. But that was a fantastic tournament. No streamer teams won, so there's no reason to take any pictures of the tournament unless somebody would like me to immortalize the tournament victory by the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes on Discord. That's perfectly fine. We could do that, but you know, I think it's safe to say, unless it's a streamer team winning the tournament, I don't think it's necessary. And currently, Cody Rhodes, I believe we deciphered not claimed, so therefore no streamer team involved. But look at that. Cody Rhodes took out Johnny Rainbow, the Gooner, and Gunther. That is amazing. And so the first two victories, by escaping the cage, he beats Gunther, the two-time former TV champion, by pinfall. Amazing. All right. So here we go. Moving on to our go-home happy match. Froggy says, Jesus fucking Creebles. All right, Dusty, enjoy your sleep. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Welcome back anytime you want to join. You don't even have to ask. You don't have to say, welcome to the broadcast booth. Just jump into the broadcast booth. That's all you got to do. Odie claims Cody Rhodes. You were too late, Odie. He already won. Nice try. You are not getting away with that. You're not claiming him just so you could claim you won the tournament, sir. Nice try. You were late, tardy. Should have been paying attention better. How dare you? All right, here we go with the go-home happy match. This was a match that was redeemed by Team Glenola. I can't remember if there was a match type or just a match. I'm going back a little bit here just to have a little peek. Last minute. Hell, it was slightly before that.
Laugh, nice try, Oni.
Actually, I can't find it now. Where the hell did it go? Glenola, oh, he's not here. I was going to say, did you redeem any specific match type? I don't believe he did, though. So we'll just make it a falls count. Oh, no, it was a submission match. It was a submission match. He did request a match type. It was a submission match. So it'll be the Wolfman Alan Severn versus the one Elijah Archer in a submission match for the YTD World War III Pure Wrestling Championship.
Matches 0-1.
All right, here we go. From Team Glenola, The Wolfman, Alan Severn, leader of the Wolfpack Horsemen, taking on the one Elijah Archer. With Archer's Pure Wrestling Championship on the line. Here we go. Time to turn and burn. It is showtime and go time for the Go Home Happy match. And then again, we'll see each other Wednesday, or tomorrow evening. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow evening, I'm going to guess somewhere around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, potentially about 10. We'll say 10. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to go live on YouTube with YTD World War III episode number 27. And we're going to continue the road to the first all-women stream preview, YTD Uncensored. And, of course, we'll have some fallout from the last show that we have done. Of course, the infamous episode 500, Champions versus Champions, World War III versus Wrestle Wars Genesis. And, again, if you missed the show, make sure you check it out. Either here on Twitch or over on YouTube, doesn't matter. It is in both locations. But it was an absolutely off-the-hook show. And it actually saw World War III picking up a clean sweep victory over Wrestle Wars Genesis. And the stipulations of episode 500, Champions versus Champions, were whichever champion won vacated the other champion's title. World War III kept going all night long. Title by damn title, they vacated them all. We can refund it later. It was a joke.
Together we will grow strong.
How dare you, Oni? Well, just a minute. I'll just refund it now. You know I'll forget. The next show will start before it happens. You know this. You already know this, so I'll just take care of it right now, and I'll issue the payout from the last match, by the way. Before I also forget to do that.
Hey Frog Hammett Legs, how are you?
So Cody Rhodes was the victor. 1,010 Archer vs. Bucks distributed. And there you go, Oni. Your refund should show back up shortly if it already hasn't. Wow, 1,000 Archer vs. Bucks went to Froggy Mothlegs. Yo, Mick Marvel! What's going on, Mick Marvel? Appreciate you stopping by, episode 501. I'm doing fantastic. We just had a fantastic Gold Rush tournament. It was actually only the third time in TWA history that the TWA World Championship was up for grabs in the tournament. And to kick the night off, we had an amazing tone-setting match, 8-man Elimination Royale. And it was for the second most prestigious championship belt in pro wrestling, the television championship. And, of course, we saw a brand new champion emerge there. We also saw a brand new world champion. Actually, well, he is a former world champion again. Cody Rhodes just won the world championship. So it's been an interesting evening. A very interesting evening. Ended up being no streamer teams made it through in the tournament. Superstar versus Superstar. Not even claimed by any management teams either. Free agents.
Marvel 816.
It was Cody Rhodes versus Gunther, and Cody Rhodes picked up the victory.
To see someone about that.
But at episode 500, Mick Marvel, Champions versus Champions. Whichever champion won vacated the other champion's title. And it was a clean sweep, actually, for World War III from YouTube. Vacated every single Genesis championship.
Of course, the title is on the line in this one, guys.
And don't be surprised if history is made here tonight. I know the champ has looked good as of late, but I'd say the opposition has looked just as good.
Life is Grace says, cleared from history. What was cleared from history? Oh, the titles. Yeah, well, kind of. Technically not. Whichever champion won and vacated the title, we're still put into the record books. We have definitely been busy today. Definitely been busy. It's been an interesting afternoon. I also have to figure out who we're going to invade after the show is done. I haven't even had a look yet. Let's see who is streaming right now. Snorhawk 64. Alex Sappi is streaming.
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 235 pounds.
Nighthawk is streaming.
Wolfman Alan Severn. And his opponent from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at
Interesting.
255 pounds. He is the pure
I'm thinking Nighthawks.
Wrestling champion, the one, Elijah Arthur.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Nighthawks 24, but he runs his own wrestling promotion, does a very good job. He's got a great supportive community just like we do. I was just there. Actually, I had to re-follow him. The last time I did a Twitch app update, it seems to have unfollowed certain channels that I used to follow. It's really weird. Tez91, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Fam Jam. Welcome to episode number 501. This is actually the final match of the afternoon. It was actually a redemption by a streamer team, so you're watching the Wolfman Alan Severn from Team Glenola take on the one Elijah Archer in his submission match for the YTD World War III Pure Wrestling Championship. World War III is another brand we have. It's over on YouTube, if anybody wants to drop the YouTube link. So Tez can check out the YouTube channel and follow us there as well. Thanks, Froggy. Appreciate that. But anyways, welcome in. Make sure you check out YouTube. If you enjoy the time here, you're going to definitely enjoy your time over on YouTube as well. World War III is a fantastic promotion. It's where all of our new streamer teams start out with their wrestlers. But we've built a good following over there as well. We're pushing 600 subscribers on YouTube now. We just got into the partnership program, so we're rocking and rolling over there. Rocking and rolling here on Twitch. Good to go. Make sure you check us out.
What kind of malintent is behind a power bomb? Don't do it! And he goes into the ring.
Life says no. Oni's redemption. That is not funny, Life. You are not funny. I don't find you amusing. I don't find Oni amusing. Oni is a fiend. A pot-stirring fiend, not to mention. I'm starting to think you guys are all hanging around Glenola far too often. That's what I'm starting to think. Y'all need to stop that. You all have to do work on yourselves. Mrs. Archer says I have to do work on myself, but she's not actually in the conversation, so that doesn't count. I don't see your name in the chat room. I see Oni, I see Froggy, I see Life. I don't see you. Oni says, okay, sorry, Dad. No, we're on Twitch. Haha, you don't even know where we are. You're still not funny. The conversation's over now, though. Now you're just late to the party. Tardy. It's not funny, Froggy. Haha, you got ad slammed. But if you watch those ads, I earn money. Glenola says hi, Mrs. Archer. Well, she'll say hi to you in a minute. Apparently, she is invading the chat room in a minute. Right now, she's got some ads.
Nice headlock applied. Look at this athleticism. Wow, wow. The challenger eating up some damage.
But still, her comments of me having to work on myself, disregard those comments. Conversation is over. Before she was involved, it does not count. Oh, AKO'd the Wolfman. I was going to say he needs to submit him, but he looks like he's got orders in check here. Hell's Gate applied by Archer. Severn's, of course, going to fight out of it, though.
You need to work on yourself, MR.
I didn't think he was going to beat the Wolfman that quickly. Why are you yelling at me, though? Look at that. All caps. That is rude. I'm offended. I'm officially offended. Life, she does not need encouragement. No encouragement needed nor necessary. Life.
A single leg camel clutch and a great kick. Nice takedown, and now just battering knees.
Oh, knee right to the face. Nice. I mean, I do enjoy watching Severn take a knee to the face. I'm not even gonna lie. What in the holy fuck is he doing out there? Austin Theory. Running interference for the Wolfpack? What is this? That is ghastly. And then Severn just stands there like a dummy. What was he thinking?
Charger, I'm busy encouraging him.
He did nothing. Austin Theory comes all the way down to the ring to help out the Wolfman. The Wolfman just stands there starstruck, for that matter. Got run over by a truck.
MRS Archer encouragement. We support you, MRS Archer.
Soaring, diving cannonball.
Damn. Archer, I'm busy encouraging. No, we do not need. And why are you shushing me again? The second time on the show. Hashtag Mrs. Archer encourage. Nobody pay attention to Glenola. Somebody ban Glenola.
After what we've seen so far,
just ban him. That'll just delete everything he said for the whole show.
Are willing to go.
The limits of physical exhaustion are being surpassed at this point.
This is called a big mistake. He just made himself a Wolfman target by getting involved. How did he get involved when your team challenged him for his title? You want to explain that one to me? How dare you? How dare you blame Archer for your... That's the third time. We do not shush me. There is no shushing. We do not always shush. And you left the conversation. You don't count again. Yeah, but you can't type. You're way over there. That's... No. Nope. Hashtag free Glenola. I haven't banned him yet. Why are we running a free Glenola campaign before I've had a chance to commit my act of villainy? Which may or may not even happen. Oh, Austin Theory. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
He's got to know he's in harm's way here. Oof, had it scouted and met.
it's over. The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm is
So now the Wolfpack's got beef with Austin Theory. See, now that I find amusing. That I find amusing. So he was just out there to fuck with Archer. Wife says, how dare you tell the missus she doesn't count? I said her comment didn't count. Her inclusion in the conversation, not her. She always counts. Archer looking for another AKO here. Oh, good God, a shin right to the face.
He's getting up, but there's danger in front of him.
And he's going for another AKO. This time lands it. And he's going for another. He wants to put the dog down. How dare he challenge Archer? 2 AKOs in a row.
I think the champ's got it.
But he needs a submission here.
Simply type TWA WCWA YTD into the chat.
He needs a submission to pull off a victory. And look at this. Wolfman fighting out again. 2 attempts at the Hell's Gate, and Severn has fought out of both. Oh, flying forearm.
Chance to win a channel redemption of your choices. 010, the number to win a YTV championship.
Archer going to the top rope. Eyeing up the Wolfman. Measuring him up. What the fuck? Oh, nice evasion by Severn. Severn just swats him up. Archer with some ridiculous high-risk move off the top rope. Ends in failure, and now he is out cold. and at the mercy of the Wolfman. Look at this. Single leg camel clutch. Archer tapped. That is it. That is all, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the match and a new World War III Pure Wrestling Champion from Team Glenola, the Wolfman, Alan Severn, your new Pure Wrestling Champion. Congratulations to Glenola and to Alan Severn. Big win over the one Elijah Archer. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is all. We'll see each other again tomorrow night. Sometime around 9:30 or 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for World War III over on YouTube. So make sure you check. Make sure you're subscribed to World War III on YouTube first and foremost. Make sure you follow the action over there. We have a great time both there and here in the land of Twitch. But we'll see you tomorrow night. World War III, episode number 27, and of course TWA 502. Some more fallout from episode 500. We continue the road to the first all-women's stream preview, YTD Uncensored. But it's that time of the day. You don't have to go home, you do have to get the fuck out. Goodbye.
We appreciate Archer.